This is the year-end review of Sports 2025 on KSN on this special episode number 100. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's right, everybody. We finally made it to not only episode 100, but also the end of the year. Yes. That's great. Episode 100 on the last episode of the year. That's right. Oh yeah, look what I'm wearing. This bathrobe that feels like a blanket. Yeah, because it's actually kind of chilly in here. So I figured why not, I don't know, wear something somewhat fancy or nice on the last episode of the year and for episode 100. Okay, so, and you know what's crazy? I started this podcast a little over a year ago. Yeah, can't believe it. It's crazy. Hope everyone had a Merry Christmas, happy safe holiday, and have a great New Year. If any of you are seeing this after New Year's, which I think most people probably will, because this episode, I'm gonna try and release this episode on New Year's Eve. It's after 1 a.m. I'm recording this on New Year's Eve. Okay? I wanted to get this episode done before we hit 2026. Okay. So this is going to be probably the biggest and best episode yet of KSN. Now, it was about a whole year ago, at the end of last year's, which was episode 4, one of the early episodes of KSN. I talked about my favorite championships in sports per year, okay? Because my first year watching sports was back in 2013. So about over 12 years ago, I started watching sports. And so there was a lot to talk about. This is pretty much the first full year of me talking about sports. So this is going to be different. Year-end review of me recapping or going through, I guess, my favorite sports moments or championships of the year. It's hard to remember. And you know what? This is going to be a challenge for me because I didn't write anything down on my Google document because I don't really have the time. I don't really have the time to do that right now because it's after 1 a.m. and I don't want to spend, a couple hours thinking on, of all the things that I remember. It's hard to remember everything, But that's okay. That's okay. Because in a little bit, I'm going to have a special guest joining me. That's right. For the first time. And you know who you are, obviously. The MVP. My biggest fan, my biggest subscriber on this channel, and that is 5Tayer. 5Tayer will be joining me in a couple of minutes, hopefully, okay? Him and I are going to talk about the sports calendar year of 2025, all right? So, I might mention things that he might have forgot, and he'll probably mention things that I forgot that I would forget, because it's hard to remember everything that happened in the sports calendar year of 2025. So yeah, Five Tear will be joining me shortly. One episode, I had a friend that joined me, but I didn't tell him that, hey, I'm going to be recording our conversation of us talking sports. I didn't even tell him that I have a sports talk channel, so maybe I should, because obviously the more people that follow your channel, the more people that follow your content, the better, you know? The recent episodes got quite a bit of views, more than I thought, so that's great. Episode 98 was 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours. And it got 24 views. Now you're probably saying, oh, that's nothing, 24 views. Well, that is something. That is something when you really think about it, because it's 2 hours. Those 24 views, they took their time to watch and listen to what I had to say for 2 hours. Okay? Episode 99 was only 30 minutes because that was only the other day. I did a rapid fire episode because I just did not have much time to talk about what I wanted to talk about into details. But this episode, it'll be a relaxing episode. I'll probably play some music once I start talking to Five Tear, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah. So I guess he is really my first official guest, finally, because that makes it more fun, having a special guest on your podcast. So that just shows you that he actually cares about this channel, because without him, I don't know if I would still be doing this podcast. I did say, when I started this podcast, I did say that I'm going to go until, the end of 2025 or until the Super Bowl. Well, here we are at the end of 2025, episode 100. Is this the end? You're wondering, is this the end? No, it is not the end. I will go on until at least the Super Bowl, and then after the Super Bowl, the recap episode, I will let you know if I still want to continue this podcast. All right? Because the Super Bowl, to me, it's like the grand finale of sports championship. It's the biggest. It is, All right. So this episode will be pretty much be me talking to Five Tear, of us recapping 2025 year-end review in sports. We're going to go month by month, starting with January, then we'll move on to February, March, April, and so on. Okay? I'm also going to tell him what is his favorite sports championship game that happened this year, or if he has a certain favorite sports moment, or his least favorite championship, the one that he didn't enjoy very much, favorite teams, how did he get into those teams, his least favorite teams, why does he not like those teams? How about we get to know more about Five Tear in sports? How did he get into sports? Yeah. So, that'd be exciting. Now, remember that one episode with my friend? We were sitting at this pool table, and we were eating and having a conversation of sports. His name is Hamza. We've been friends for over 15 years. We met in elementary school, and he's really like my one of my only, if not my only, real life friend that actually watches sports. So that's great. Um, I never got to tell him that I have a sports talk channel. I'll probably see him soon though, so I might do, I don't know, a video or a KSN short with the guy. But this time of the year, it's pretty much nothing but football. You know, this is the time of the year, a bunch of football games. All right. So I'm gonna message Five Terror. We chat quite a lot. As a matter of fact, we chat like almost every day of us talking sports. So I'm gonna let him know. Told him that I'm about ready now. I think he says that he wants to do a call on Discord because he prefers it on there. Let me just say this. This will be my first time talking to him on a call. I know, right? I am not used to doing calls. I'm just not. Um, in general, whether if it's video call or a regular phone call, I'm just not really used to doing calls in general. When I was growing up, when I first got my cell phone, I was really, happy and excited. I did a lot of phone calls with my old, longtime school friends. But recent years, I don't do phone calls much. I just don't really feel like, doing calls. But yeah, so I guess it'll take some time to get used to. But yeah, episode 100, why not make this a very fun, special episode? Me talking to Five Taylor. So until then, I just messaged him. I think he's going to reply any moment because he says that he gets the notifications. Excuse me. He says that he gets the notifications on Instagram. All right. So while we wait for him, I'm going to let's get the music ready. Make this more entertaining, I guess. This is what I did pretty much a whole year ago. We're just gonna play, I guess, random music, non-copyright. I'm also going to ask him what is his favorite sports television music programming. Like everyone likes the Fox, NFL on Fox theme. Or let's ask him that too. What is his favorite television theme? What is his favorite score bug? Sometimes we talk about score bugs. What you see on the screen, the score of the teams and stuff like that. His favorite score bug and his least favorite score bug. All right. Okay, I think he wants to do the call on Discord, but last night I could not open Discord, so I don't know if I can do it on Discord. Excuse me. If not, then I guess we'll do it on Instagram. Let me get a quick drink of water here. Okay. I did a call with someone not too long ago. It was on my main channel it was technically Christmas Day morning. Every year I track Santa Claus on Christmas Eve on my main channel as a yearly tradition, and I get quite a bit of people tuning into that, so that's always great. So we actually did a call. I did a call with an old subscriber and it worked on Instagram, and it was during the stream, so I re-listened to some of that, and no problems. All right. So yeah, let's see what music I'll be playing. My favorite game, my number one favorite game to play is American Truck Simulator. That game's going to hit its 10th anniversary coming up. So yeah, how exciting. We can also do the 18 Wheels of Steel, because some of those games I grew up playing. All right. So I think that sounds like a plan here. Let me just get the music set up here. All right, bear with me. Okay, I think I got it ready. So I'm just waiting for his response here. So we're going to start off with January, so we'll go month by month. I don't know how long this will take. We don't want to talk too long because it's after 1:30 a.m. as I speak. But that's okay. That's okay. This is our first time doing this, so, it's not going to go fantastic, the first time. Maybe it will. I don't know. Maybe it will. I don't know. We might do this again in the future. I don't know how often we'll do this. Maybe once a month. Maybe at the end of the month. That'd be kind of cool, and just kind of recap what happened per month instead of waiting until the end of the year. But yeah, year-end review in sports. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, he says he is about ready. So I guess I'll call him. Here we go. Let's see. Hopefully this will work. Let me make sure I have enough storage on my PC. I think I'm okay. It's ringing. Hello?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh my gosh, we're really doing this.
Uh-huh. It is nice
Wow.
to speak to you.
Yeah, this is our first time doing this. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm recording right now.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, KSN, episode 100. Yep. I'm with Five Tears. So how have you been this holiday season?
I have been very good. Still a lot of sports games that I've watched over these
Yep.
past few days.
There's a bunch. I know. Oops. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can't believe it. Yep. First time doing this. End of the year. So I guess we'll begin now.
Uh-huh.
Ready?
Sounds good.
Yeah. Let me see if I can play like some music. Make it more interesting, I guess. Let's see.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I don't know if you can hear it. Can you hear it?
It's a little quiet.
Oh, okay. If you can't, that's fine because
Yeah.
it's playing it on the episode. Yeah.
That's all right.
Oh, okay. All right. So first off, you found this channel from the very beginning.
I did. I
Yeah,
watched
wow.
pretty much every single episode since then.
That's crazy. All of them, yeah. Well, I thank you for that. That's great.
I really enjoyed it.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we'll begin. 2025 has come to an end. Year-end review. So I guess we'll start off with January. And we'll talk about we'll mainly talk about I guess, you know, the championship games, the big games and all that. All right.
All right.
So what happened first? I guess it was the college football championship, right? Was that first? I think so.
I have a couple things written down for me, just like make sure I'm not like
Yeah.
losing it because there's so much. The first thing I have written down is the Australian Open.
Oh, yeah. That's one of them. It's hard to remember everything, but I didn't even write down anything. I was just trying to go from the top of my head. So that's great. You took notes. Okay. Yeah. Australian Open. To be honest, I kind of forgot who won that. Is it Yannick Sinner on the men's side? Did he win it? Or was it? I know, almost a whole year ago we forgot.
Yeah, I had to look. It's Yannick Sinner.
Okay, yeah, I know he's really good on
And
hard
Madison
court.
Keys.
Oh, Madison Keys on the women's side?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that was great. Uh-huh. Awesome.
Wasn't that a huge upset or?
Yeah, who did she face? I forgot. Oh, was it Sabalenka? I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big win. And let me it's funny because as we're going through this, I'm kind of remembering things in my head now. But I remember Madison Keys had a tough draw to reach the finals. She faced someone in the semifinals. If I can go look at that real quick. Okay. Let's see here. Who did she face? Yeah, she had the. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she had to face Iga, the number 2 seed in the semifinals, and then the number 1 seed, Sabalenka, back to back. I mean, that's crazy. You beat the top 2 players to win it? In, 3 sets battle. That is fantastic for her. And I think for Yannick Sinner, I don't think anyone was close putting up a good match with him. Yeah, he faced Alexander Zverev, who was the 2 seed, but that was in straight sets. Oh, and that was the year Carlos Alcaraz lost in the quarterfinals to Novak. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I always enjoy the Australian Open, even though it's hard to watch live because it's in the the middle of the night. But yeah,
Of all the Grand Slams, the Australian Open is probably going to be the one I watched the least.
Oh yeah, it's the hardest one to watch live, right? Yep.
And I watched a lot of the U.S. Open.
Oh
Quite a bit.
yeah, that's great.
We'll get into that later.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so after that, I believe it was the college championship for football.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
what I have next written down.
Yeah, that was on, wow, Martin Luther King Day, too, January the 20th. Yeah, that was a... I remember I was watching that. I don't know about you, I was rooting for Ohio State. I guess you weren't, because you're an Iowa fan, right? Big Ten?
I mean, maybe.
Or
Now
you didn't
I
really
probably-
care who won? Not really?
Now I probably would because of Notre Dame opting out of that bowl game.
Yeah. It was, yeah, because, like, people, remember, like, people were saying that, the Ohio State coach Ryan Day would get fired after losing to Michigan at home. And then they made a statement to everyone, easily
Yeah.
winning their playoff games. So that was cool. And you know what happened the day after? The day after, I got snow.
That
Yep.
is funny.
That's funny. It's like I got the Ohio State weather. Yeah, South Louisiana. Yay. Okay, that was fun. Great game. Yeah, it wasn't even close. Even though if you look at the score, it may seem close, but it was the first half was all Ohio State. And weren't they I forgot. They were like the lowest seed in the playoff, or I think they were like the 8th seed or something like that. That's kind of crazy. Yeah. But okay, is that all for January? I think so. For the big ones.
Yeah.
Just
Those are the only
about.
two things I have in January.
All right. Let's see here. Okay, February's next. Oh, yeah, Pro Bowl. That's important. No, it's not. Did you even watch that?
I did, actually. And I remember going into it being like, I am going to watch the Pro Bowl and not the Super Bowl. And then I turned out, I checked the score of the Super Bowl, and I'm like, wow, the Chiefs are losing. So then I tuned in.
Wow. Man. Okay, yeah, so Super Bowl. That was really the first live stream I did of me watching it. But that was on the main channel. And yeah, obviously you did not want Kansas City to win, so that assumes you got chiefed out, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I didn't really care which team won, because I didn't mind if the Chiefs win again, because a team has never won three Super Bowls in a row. So if they were to win it again, I'll be like, oh, okay, they did it again. But I had a feeling that, yeah, the Philadelphia Eagles were the much better team, and geez, they did made a statement. Blowout Super Bowl. I guess everyone can accept that one, yeah, because I think a lot of people were not cheering for the Kansas City Chiefs. But again, part of me didn't really care. I really wish the Buffalo Bills were in that Super Bowl. I'm sure you would say the same, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Turned out
They
to be
got a
an
chance
ugly
now,
Super Bowl.
this year.
Yeah,
They got a chance this year.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so it turned out to be an ugly Super Bowl. That Super Bowl logo is also kind of ugly. Like, I was hoping, like, Mardi Gras colors, like green, gold, and purple. Like, that's Mardi Gras colors. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but... Oh, and that was... We're going to remember that Super Bowl with that ugly score bug on Fox, right?
Most likely,
Yep.
yeah.
The Ugly Bowl. It was ugly from start to finish, but that's
There
all.
was one play that I really, really liked, and that was that pick six.
Oh yeah, I think that was the. I remember you sent me that one play from that game. Oh, it's Cooper DeJean. Is that his name?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he is from Iowa.
Oh, wait, did he played for Iowa?
Yeah. He
Oh,
was
wow.
Awesome. I remember watching him. He was awesome.
Nice.
And I think we have a new Jajeen committed to Iowa, a wide receiver, for next year.
Oh, he has a younger brother?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, wow. That's always cool. The brothers going at it. Yep. Okay, let me get a quick drink of water here. Okay, so I guess that's it for that Super Bowl. I remember what happened later in February, and that was the Four Nations face-off in hockey, right?
Yeah, I got that written down.
Okay. Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. That I think a lot of people were watching it because not only it's not the All-Star game, but it happened in a month where not much happened in sports, you know? So that really helped the ratings. It really did. So that was really fun. Yeah, that was really entertaining, especially when USA and Canada were going at it. Yep. It's like
Basically a rematch.
it's like a like a Winter Olympics preview kind of. Yeah. So that's always a big one. Whenever those two countries meet, that's always must-see TV. And yeah, man, I was entertained. Let's see. So that happened in February. I think that's it for that month, right? Just about.
The only other thing I have in February is the Daytona 500, but
Oh, right. Let me just. I noticed. It seems like almost every year, there's always a rain delay at that track, or is that just me? I don't know.
I think I see where you're coming from.
Yeah. I mean, I used to watch that every year. I used to be a pretty big NASCAR fan. Not much anymore. I mean, it's kind of different. I mean, there are still. I remember today's NASCAR drivers. There are still some that I remember from back then. I do like the Fox broadcast. Mike Joy, is he still doing it? He's been doing it for
Yeah,
a
I
long
think so.
time. He's got a well-known voice. You know, he's actually a voice actor on the movie Cars, I think. Oh, and Bob Costas. Yeah. He a well-known voice, so I like that. I forgot who even won the Daytona 500. Do you know? Do you remember?
I can take a quick look. I
Yeah.
have to do that a lot.
Luckily, it won't take too long.
William Byron.
It's funny
Number
because
24.
number 24.
Yeah.
Used to be Jeff Gordon's number. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that I remember they would have that like I think the Sunday after the Super Bowl. And that was it's funny how that's the first NASCAR race of the season and it's the biggest one. Yeah.
I think I'll always try to watch that Daytona 500. Same with the Indy 500.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I usually watch that one. Okay. Okay, we'll move on to March now. Let's see. Oh, of course, March Madness. Yeah, that's obviously the big one.
I mean, the name of the month is in the name of March Madness.
But usually there's quite a bit of upsets in the first round. But I think this year there weren't really any big upsets. Do you remember if there are any?
I think you're right.
I
I
think
didn't
it's
remember many.
I think it's because of the way it is now, like for football. Yeah. It's not like what it used to be, but and I think you do this every year where you fill out your bracket for fun.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, I do that too, and it it always goes bad, right? You know,
Mm-hmm.
because it's always really hard to get a bunch of games right. You know, you can make up to 25 brackets on the ESPN.com. Isn't that crazy?
I think I made maybe like 5 last time.
Oh,
One of the
okay.
years I made 5, but
And you had 5 different champions?
I think so. It's hard to
Oh.
remember.
Yeah, it is. I don't remember which team won. Do you?
Um,
I did not write any of this stuff down because I just didn't have the time. Yeah.
the championship, the men's championship was Florida and Houston,
Oh, okay. And I remember.
and Florida won.
Ah, wow. Florida won. Okay. And I remember because Jim Nance, he no longer does March Madness. It's now Iron Eagle. And
Yeah.
Nance, he went to Houston, I think. So I think he was at the game as a fan.
Yeah, I remember seeing him
Oh,
on the
yeah,
broadcast.
that's
I
really
remember
cool.
that.
Oh, man. Was it a close game? I think it was, right?
Yeah, it was a final. There was a final ending that I think, what Houston was. I think Houston nearly double dribbled,
Wow, man.
so they couldn't even get the final shot up.
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed, but every year, the championship, they alternate between CBS and TBS. That's kind of weird. even though it's
Yeah.
even though it's the same broadcast. I don't know why that is, but and remember, it used to start late, like at 8:30 or 9:30 Eastern time, but they would start at 30 minutes earlier. That's still kind of late, in my opinion, on a Monday night. You know? Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is.
And I'll quickly mention the women's side.
Yeah, you can do
let me
that.
See that? I had it up. For a
Oh, was it UConn again?
UConn and South Carolina, and UConn won.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, it's usually those two teams recent years. Oh man. The UConn women's basketball head coach, what's his name? Gino, I think. He's been around forever.
Yeah,
Jeez. I mean, he's probably the greatest coach on the women's side. Yeah, wow. Another championship. And wasn't South Carolina undefeated? I think I heard they were undefeated. I'm not quite sure, but
they were 35-4, 15-1 in the SEC.
oh wow. Okay. Yeah, they must. It was probably a couple years ago. I was thinking they might have had that undefeated year. But now was that game close? The championship?
Um,
Because I remember that was on a. No.
no, 82-59.
Oh. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, that championship is always on ABC. So
Yeah, and I remember it's always on a Sunday afternoon. Yeah. Which that helps. And that's really cool. The recent years women's basketball has got a lot of attention. So
yeah, it's awesome.
yeah, great for them. Okay. It's funny. We're talking about the month of March, but those championships happened in early April.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny, right? Yeah, April Madness. Okay, so I'm sure you remember I was kind of complaining that the United Football League, their season began on the same weekend as the Major League Baseball season, right?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah. And I remember it was the Houston Roughnecks that were playing, I think it was a Friday evening, the same night as the Houston Astros home opener or home opening weekend. I'm like, what the heck? It's like whoever made this UFL schedule should know better. That should be our job. We can maybe find a way to make it more, I don't know, reasonable. But
I forgot the first game of the UFL season was our two favorite teams.
oh, St. Louis Battlehawks and Houston.
Yep.
Wow. That was the very first one. Okay. Do you remember a couple years ago? Do you remember the XFL a couple years ago?
Not really, no.
Ah, okay. So I remember back then, they would begin their season the weekend after the Super Bowl, and I liked it like that. Like, because I'm ready for it. Because that would be, I don't know. I guess that would be better, or have it in, I don't know, early March or something. But you got to have it the same weekend as the MLB season starting. March Madness? I don't know. But I assume it's gonna happen again next year. Late March. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I know the UFL is still a brand new league. It is what it is. It takes time for a league to grow. Yeah. Hey, the WNBA is growing. That's good. Good for them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, and they added a new team, I think. Yeah. I don't know. I forget which one, but that's good.
This previous season, it was Golden State.
Yeah. It
Golden
was.
State
Yeah, I
Panthers.
was thinking of Golden State.
And I think Toronto's getting a team.
Oh. Oh,
This
wow.
upcoming season.
Yeah. Okay, so MLB opening weekend. I remember, thanks to you, you told me about Joe Buck calling a game on ESPN, and I was actually, because I was on opening day was Thursday. Yeah, all the teams were playing, and I remember I tuned in. Yeah, it was the Milwaukee Brewers New York Yankees game. Yeah, I enjoyed that. So that's cool. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what else happened. I think that's all I can remember for March. Yeah. Okay. Guess we'll move on to April now. So we already talked about the March Madness championships. Oh yeah, April was also the beginning of the NBA and NHL playoffs. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really like that not only both of their playoffs were happening at the same time of the year, but it also lasted 2 months. What about you? What do you think?
I mean, I do try to watch both of them.
It's not easy. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because there's games on every night at the same time.
I mean, I'm kind of used to it now.
Oh, yeah. Because you have the YouTube TV, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, it's always been like that. They've been doing that for a long time. Every series is best of 7. Half the teams are in it. But, yeah. Oh! Wasn't there like a snow game, a snowy baseball game in Colorado that happened in April? I think so.
I think yeah, I remember it.
It's just funny because it just popped into my head. Yeah. That's crazy. Now that's always exciting. And yeah, Colorado Rockies had the worst record. Oh my gosh. And I thought they would break the record from the Chicago White Sox from, what was it, last year? Or the year before?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just about. I really thought that was going to happen. But then, like, towards the end of the season, they started winning quite a bit of games. All right. Okay, let's see. April. I can't really remember what else happened in April.
The only thing I have written down for April is the Masters.
Oh, right. That's always like the weekend after March Madness ends. Yeah. That was. I don't. Oh, I think I remember who won. Was it McIlroy?
Yeah, Rory McIlroy.
Wow, and that was his first time winning the Masters? I think so.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, yeah, he's a well-known golfer. That's awesome for him. And he's from England, I think. Yeah.
Uh-huh. That was his first career Grand Slam, I think.
What? Oh, his first ever? Dang. He's been around a long time, too. Man. And also, it seems like it does rain a lot there, too. Kind of like at the Daytona 500. Yeah. So... yeah, the Masters is really like the biggest golf tournament of the year. Yeah. So I sometimes I do watch some of that. All right. On to the month of May. Now we're approaching summer season. That means a lot has happened. All right. I remember what happened first. The first Saturday of May. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the first Triple Crown?
Yeah, Kentucky Derby. Yep. This is like... the Triple Crown is really like the only time I watch horse racing. I assume it's the same for you?
Yeah, I think the Kentucky Derby I will always try to watch at least.
Yeah, that's like the big one.
And if there's a chance of someone getting a Triple Crown, then I'll watch the last one.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And yeah, I've always enjoyed watching that, and because it's on Peacock, yeah, you have that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that's great. So if you're unavailable to watch it live, you can watch it later as long as you don't get spoiled. That's kind of what I did, because you know what I watched first? The Friday before, okay, they had something called the Kentucky Oaks. That was on Peacock. So I watched that first on Saturday, and then I watched the Kentucky Derby on Sunday. And I have Peacock Premium. That means no ads whatsoever, so that really helps. So, and I really like NBC's coverage. It just feels right. I really like it. And wasn't that was the one where Mike Tirico got sick or something?
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah, he had to step away. Some type of allergy or something like that. Probably because of the weather. And I noticed, I remember the part where he had to leave. Yeah, he didn't sound like himself. He sounded like he was under the weather. So yeah. But yeah, who doesn't like Mike Tirico? He's like the voice of NBC Sports now.
I do like him as well.
He's done a lot. All right. Oh, man, I forgot what horse won. I completely forgot.
Kentucky Derby?
Yeah.
It was Sovereignty.
Sovereignty, yeah. Yeah, I remember that now. Okay. And that was, yeah, because that's always the biggest race of the year. 20 horses. Yeah. Okay. Going on later in the month of May. I assume it's the Preakness.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks later. That's always around my birthday, so I always enjoy watching that. And this wasn't at the actual Preakness track because they're renovating that. I heard they were doing that. That's the shortest track out of the 3 big races. Okay. And I don't think, yeah, was Sovereignty in that race? I don't remember if he was or not. Because sometimes they skip the Preakness and they wait until the Belmont Stakes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't think Sovereignty was in Preakness.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Yeah, Sovereignty was not in Preakness. So Journalism won.
Journalism. Oh, I remember that horse too. Okay, yeah, I remember that was that rivalry, Sovereignty against Journalism. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I think Journalism came in second in the Kentucky Derby. Okay. Okay, now I do remember. I do remember now. Okay. And after that was the French Open tennis, or no, the Indy 500.
Yeah, the Indy 500.
Yeah. Yeah, Memorial Day Sunday. Oh yeah, that's like the biggest day for auto racing. Yeah. They also had the Formula One Grand Prix in Monaco. Did you see that? That was in the morning. I recorded that on YouTube TV.
I think I saw a little bit of it.
Oh, okay. I noticed that Formula One has gotten really popular. Yeah. They made a movie of it. Did you see the movie? I have not.
I have not, but I've definitely heard about it.
Okay, I heard it's pretty good. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Indy 500, that is the main race. Did that race have a rain delay? I don't remember because I didn't watch it live.
I don't think
I also recorded that. And I forgot who won.
Alex Palou.
Oh, okay. What country is he from?
Spain.
Spain. Okay. Oh, and I remember, was that the race where I remember he went crazy after he won. Yeah. I mean, winning that race, that's a huge part of your life. Yeah. Also, the Indy 500, to me, it's one of the best trophies in sports. I really like it. They put like your face on it. Like, how do they do that? That's kind of crazy. Yeah.
I couldn't tell you.
And the tradition where they drink milk, they pour it on their face.
I remember that too.
Yeah.
It's all coming back to me.
Uh-huh. And then they had the big NASCAR Coca-Cola 600 in Charlotte. That was on Amazon Prime, right?
Yeah. From what I've heard, their coverage is really, really good. At least to a race.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Wow, Amazon Prime getting Thursday Night Football, NASCAR, and NBA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, and also NHL, but you said that's only for Canadian viewers?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I did not. Okay. Wow.
Because I can't watch their games.
That's weird, because I thought
Otherwise I probably would.
thought Amazon Prime was for everyone, like worldwide, like Netflix. I guess it's not.
I think that came from like a Monday Night Games previously on Sportsnet, I think. So that's probably why it's only in Canada. They just took those rights.
Ah, okay. Okay. So that's Memorial Day weekend. Oops.
And the French Open began that same day, didn't it?
Oh, it did, yeah. Man, a lot happened. Okay, so that means we'll go into the month of June. I believe it was the first big thing that happened was the Belmont Stakes for horse racing.
Yeah.
The first Saturday of June, I think. I think you told me that you skipped it. You didn't watch that.
Yeah, I didn't watch it because there was no chance of a Triple Crown.
And that was the one where Sovereignty won again against journalism. That little rivalry. Yeah. Okay. And
I think on June 4th, the Stanley Cup Final began.
oh.
And on June 5th, the NBA Finals began.
Yeah. Thankfully, they're not on the same nights. Okay. So I guess that's cool in a way. Every night you get one or the other, one of those games.
I mean, they kind of can't do that. Kind of can't play on the same night when ABC has the rights to the Stanley Cup Final.
Yeah. Oh yeah, both ABC hosted. Yeah, they hosted both, right?
Yeah, not early this year, but the previous year, and this upcoming year. So like back and forth.
Oh yeah. I know that NHL Stanley Cup Finals they alternate between ABC and TNT.
Mm-hmm.
This year it was on TNT, right?
Yeah, this past year.
Right. Yeah, the last season. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you prefer? I think you said you prefer TNT's coverage than ESPN, ABC.
I do.
Because you like Kenny Albert more than Sean McDonough.
There is one announcer that I think if they made the primary announcer for ABC and ESPN for hockey,
Yeah.
they would have great coverage, and that's Bob Wischusen.
Yeah, he told me about Bob Wischusen. I think I just saw.
Awesome.
I think I just saw a bowl game that he was announcing.
Yeah, he called USC TCU.
Oh, he did. Oh, he did that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that just happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, he's really good at calling hockey. I think he usually does the late night games, right? I think because sometimes they'll have if they have a double header, I think Sean McDonough he does the first game, and then I think the second game it's Bob Wischusen. I think so. Just about. Yeah.
I think he was on a CFP game.
It was the James Madison Oregon game?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, yeah, I recognize his voice. Yeah.
Yeah, he's great.
He does. Yeah, he's cool. All right. So, Stanley Cup Final was a rematch from 2024, which is very unusual. The same two teams, and yeah, we were both rooting for the Edmonton Oilers. And you said you're not a fan when a team wins it back to back, unless if it's your favorite team, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus, Connor McDavid, the biggest star in the league.
Yeah, he was the guy that got the overtime winner.
He
in
did.
the Four Nations face-off.
Yeah, he did. Stanley Cup or Four Nations face-off for Canada.
Mm-hmm. In the championship.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Unfortunately, he didn't really have any big moments in the final, the Stanley Cup final. Yeah, but I forgot. Yeah, it was a rematch. All I know is that it wasn't as good as last year's, right?
Yeah, it didn't go to 7 games.
Yeah, and
last year, or the
Florida Panthers, they
2024
yeah.
Stanley Cup Final did.
Florida Panthers, they won it on their home ice, right? 2 years in a row.
I think so.
They did last year. Yeah, after winning games 1, 2, and 3, and then Edmonton won games 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. Ah, man. Yeah, I really wish we really wanted Edmonton to win. But it's funny how Florida, over the past, I don't know, 5 years, they've taken over the NHL. Because before the Florida Panthers, it was the Tampa Bay Lightning. They were in 3 years in a row.
That's funny that you say it, because I'll mention this upcoming season a little bit.
Yeah.
The Stadium Series and the Winter Classic, both in Florida this year.
Wait, is it really? What?
Yeah. The Winter Classic is on Friday. And
Yeah.
it's in the Miami Marlins Stadium.
What?
And the Stadium Series is in Raymond James Stadium, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Now that's interesting, because it's usually, in the north. Playing in South Florida? Wow. Well, that'll be interesting. I assume the Florida Panthers will be in that game? Or
Winter
Tampa?
Classic, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Tampa for the Stadium
Oh,
Series.
okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I'll try to watch that. I assume that'll be on TNT, right? For the Winter Classic? Okay, so that we're going to hear Kenny Albert. Yeah.
And the Stadium Series on ESPN. That is the Sunday before the Super Bowl, looks like.
Oh.
February 1st.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, they do that every year. All right. That's always kind of cool to watch. Yep. All right. Let's see here. Okay, NBA Finals. All right. It's funny how it's called NBA Finals, but Stanley Cup Final without a S. Yeah, you notice that? Yeah. Okay. NBA Finals, I remember the two teams. It was the Indiana Pacers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. I think you wanted the Indiana Pacers to win because they were a big underdog.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah. And
I don't think I necessarily cared. There's one player on the Thunder that I'm really happy won, and it's Alex Caruso.
Oh,
Because
wow.
he was a Bull in the 2023-24 season.
Wow.
He was a Chicago Bull. I like him. I love him. He's that guy who doesn't have any hair. He's bald. And has like a band around his head.
Oh, really? Okay, that guy. I remember Oklahoma City Thunder. They have that super, super tall guy. That tall, skinny guy.
Chet Holmgren?
Yeah, he's obviously the tallest player on the team. That guy.
Yeah, I think he's 7'1".
I think he's younger than me. Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, he's 7'1" and 23.
Yeah, wow.
Age 23.
A year younger than me. Dang. Isn't that crazy? I'm now watching pro athletes that are younger than me. And now, in a few years, it'll happen to you. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's even, like, pro tennis players that are the same age as you. A few.
Is there? I'm not familiar. I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, you're 18, right? Yeah, wow. Some of them, they'll just, it'll, like, wait for a few years, and then they'll be like, oh, this guy's gonna in the top 10 all of a sudden, because that happened to Carlos Alcaraz a couple years ago. I'm like, who is this? Who is this player? And he won the U.S. Open in 2022. And I remember I put a comment on one of their highlight videos, and it got a lot of attention. So that's always cool when a lot of people see your comment, you get a lot of likes and replies. Yeah. Yeah, because how Carlos, he is he's 22, I think. So he was 19 when he won the U.S. Open. Gosh. Okay. All right. The NBA Finals, that went to Game 7, right?
I think they swapped. 2024, the NHL Stanley Cup Final went to Game 7.
Yeah, it did.
And then the next year they swapped. The NBA Finals went to Game 7.
Oh, okay.
Not the Stanley Cup Final.
And that Game 7 was pretty sad on what happened. That injury. Yeah. And he's out. He didn't play at all this season, right?
Yep, I don't think he will at all.
Dude, that's, oh my god, it's that bad. Dang.
And now the Pacers, I think, are the worst team in the Eastern Conference.
And he was like their biggest star. Yeah. Player. Okay. But I heard that that NBA Finals, did it get a lot of ratings? Not really, right? Because it's those two teams are not well-known teams. It's not like the New York Knicks were in it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it went to 7 games, which is, that's obviously the two best words in sports,
The average between all the games was 10 million viewers.
Okay. Oh, and I remember what else happened in June. Remember, we were like, oh, yeah. The UFL Championship. Remember? Yeah,
I do.
And that happened during a Stanley Cup final game, which I had no idea why.
Yeah.
That was on a Saturday night, and I don't think there was the day after, that Sunday. I don't think there was either one. There wasn't an NBA game on that Sunday. I don't think.
Yeah, there wasn't.
Yeah. So why not have that Stanley Cup final on that Sunday? I mean, that would have been perfect for us. Because that UFL was on ABC. Yeah. Yeah, was it on? Yeah, it was on ABC that year, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, see, if the Stanley Cup final was on ABC this year, this would be impossible. Yeah. But so yeah, that was when I did that live stream of me watching that game. Which there was the Michigan Panthers and the DC Defenders? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The game was in St. Louis, and man, we really wish the Battlehawks were in it, because that was their stadium. I really thought that was going to happen. But no. And were you rooting for a team in that game, or you didn't really care?
I think maybe I was rooting for Michigan because they took down the Stallions.
Yeah, and they were in the USFL conference. Yeah. Yeah, I was too. Yeah, I didn't want Birmingham to be in it again, that's for sure. But that game was kind of weird. It was kind of like another... It wasn't... I'm not going to say... It wasn't as ugly as the Super Bowl, but... It's a weird score. Yeah, let's see. I think Michigan was winning for a while, and then all of a sudden DC took over.
That second quarter, the DC exploded with 31 points.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I remember that. And then I remember that live stream I did of me watching it. That one play, that one touchdown, I was going crazy.
I remember that.
That was when. That was obviously when Michigan scored because that was the team I was rooting for.
Mm-hmm.
What I don't like is that the game was at a neutral site. It should have been at one of those two teams' stadium, and I think if that was the case, the game would have been at Michigan because Michigan beat DC in the regular season. That would have been better. So that way you can have more fans in the seats. You agree with that?
Probably. I think I would.
Because, the UFL's not big. It's not big yet, I mean, that would be better. I don't know. Obviously, if St. Louis was in it, there would be more fans in the stands. It would make sense. But
Yeah.
I guess our favorite part was that Joe Tessitore was calling the game.
Yeah, I do like him.
Yeah. He's a busy guy lately. Yeah. Calling WWE, I think it's Monday Night Raw now, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he would do the football game. Yeah. All right.
He will actually be in Miami for the Orange Bowl
Oh, awesome.
this year.
Yeah, because he is one of the big voices on ABC. Or SEC on ABC. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, the UFL Championship. Wasn't that the game where their score bug was black? Used to be white.
Yeah.
Does it look better in black?
I think I kind of liked it. It made it like special.
Yeah.
Since it was like a championship.
Yeah, it makes sense. Kind of like the college football playoff score bug. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here, let me check something real quick. Okay. All right. Okay. So, June was also the beginning of the CFL season. Yeah. And, what else happened in June? I think the U.S. Open Golf happened in that month, right?
Yeah.
I did not watch any of that, so I don't know who won. I think that was on... Was that on Fox? I think it was. I remember, like, years ago, Joe Buck was the host of that. Yeah. And, the end of June was when, Wimbledon began tennis. Yeah. Alright, is that it for June? I guess we can move on
Yeah, I think it is.
to July. Yeah, see, summer season, a lot going on. Okay, so July 1st is Canada Day. They'll always have a Toronto Blue Jays game in the afternoon.
I did watch that. That was fun. I
Yeah.
love their red jerseys.
Yeah, they usually wear those. And it's unusual because it's on a Tuesday afternoon. There's usually no baseball games on a Tuesday afternoon, but they were the one. All right, Canada Day. And then, of course, few days later is the 4th of July. Did you watch the hot dog eating contest?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. Because they have that every year on ESPN.
It was pretty much all baseball for me
Oh,
that day.
yep. That usually is a big baseball day. All day. Sometimes they wear special uniforms on that day, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay. This might sound
know.
weird. This might sound weird. I was watching a CFL game on the 4th of July because they had a Friday night game.
I did not.
Yeah.
I probably won't.
Right. Okay.
I mean,
Oh,
if the
and I was
CFL
also
had
watching Wimbledon because that was on the 4th of July too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tennis, especially when the American players are in action. I know. They're always in Wimbledon on the 4th of July. Yeah. England, London. All right. Let's see. So Wimbledon, I always enjoy their coverage. They say that's the biggest tennis tournament of the year, and I think it is. It's very old. Let's see. I believe. Oh wait. We have to go back to June because the French Open final. Remember?
Oh yeah.
That marathon match between Sinner and Alcaraz.
I do remember that.
I think that was the longest French Open in history. And that was the first year on TNT. And I enjoyed their coverage.
Yeah, I did too.
Much better than, for years it was on NBC and Peacock, and a lot of times they don't show everything, unlike TNT or True TV. Yeah. So that was cool. Unfortunately, I got spoiled on who won that match. I think it's because I was watching something else. Or I don't know. I forgot how I got spoiled. It was either on my phone or on ESPN somewhere. So I wasn't able to watch that live because I don't really wake up early because I think that match started at like 8 in the morning, and it went on for what 5.5 hours. That's crazy. Oh, and what's the guy's name that called that match? Who was the voice of the Milwaukee Brewers?
Brian Anderson.
Yeah, he called that match with John McEnroe.
I think he did good.
Yeah, and he's also a busy guy. Yeah.
I like him when he's not calling the Brewers.
Yep. Yeah, when he's on TBS. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Although he did technically call the Brewers game on TBS, right? Did he? Or did he not?
Yeah. I think he was fairly neutral, though.
Yeah, he had to be. Yeah. All right.
I mean, he went crazy for Ohtani in one of those games.
Oh, he
So
did?
that was good.
Oh, yeah, he did. Okay. So that was when Carlos Alcaraz won the French Open again. Jeez. Some rivalry. What about the women's side? I forgot who won. Do you remember?
I'm looking at it now. It was Coco Gauff.
Oh, okay. That was really good for her to win that. And did she face Sabalenka?
Yeah.
Wow. So Sabalenka lost another Grand Slam final. I really thought Sabalenka would win that final pretty easily because, she's the favorite. Very powerful. But that's great that Coco Gauff got the win. I remember she also won the US Open a couple years ago in New York. All right. Okay, I think we can now go to Wimbledon. Yeah, that women's final was a big disappointment. And the men's final was another rematch between Sinner and Alcaraz. And yeah, when Sinner won that, I was like, I wanted him to win just so that this can be more like a rivalry. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just, you know, one guy beating the same player over and over. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I've always liked the ESPN coverage. All right. Next. Anything else happen in July? I know they had the British Open in golf, but I didn't watch that. The Open.
The things that I have written down that started in July, funnily enough, Tour de France. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't the Tour de France does that last like a month or something?
I think it went from the 5th to the 27th of
Yeah,
July.
almost a month. That's always big, but you have to wake up really early, right, to watch that, just like the French Open.
Mm-hmm. I also have the Canadian Open. I don't know if you watched that.
Is that
I think it's tennis.
oh, that happened in July? The Canadian
July
Open?
and August.
I remember, all I know is that Sportsnet would be covering that. I think that's
I
in
didn't watch it, but
was that in Toronto, Montreal? Something like that. Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but I wrote it down just in case you did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did not see that either. It's funny, because years ago I used to watch a lot of tennis, but now I kind of just mainly watch the Grand Slams.
Yeah, it was in Toronto and Montreal for the women's side.
Oh, okay, so they had their own. Yeah.
But then between those two things that I listed off is the MLB All-Star Game.
Oh, yeah, and I did that live stream. And I only watched that because the players were wearing their regular uniforms. So, finally, because, man, years they were criticizing that so bad. Oh, and the home run derby. Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, Cal Raleigh, he won the home run derby. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he became like the best hitter of the year. Jeez.
His nickname is Big Dumper.
Oh, Cal? That's his.
Yeah, Cal Raleigh. His name is Big Dumper.
Wait, I never knew that. What?
I mean, if you look at him, if you look at a picture, I think you can figure out what that's supposed to mean.
Okay.
Big Dumper.
Wow.
Dump truck. I'll just say his ass.
Oh.
That's it. That's the whole reason why he's named Big Dumper.
That's funny. That's kind of funny. Like some of these players, they have their own nickname. Yeah. I remember Pete Alonso. His nickname's the Polar Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was really cool that Cal Raleigh won the home run derby with his father. Yeah. Because he was throwing the baseballs at him.
I remember that.
Yeah. And then All-Star Game. It was entertaining. And it went to that swing-off tiebreaker. It didn't go to 10 innings. So after the 9th inning, it went straight to that tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So no extra innings. Yeah. That was like the first time ever that happened. That was entertaining. Yeah. This All-Star Game, it doesn't really mean much now. It used to really meant something, because I don't know if you remember, back then the winning league would get home field advantage in the World Series. Now that, I did not like that. It should always be the team with the better record having home field advantage. So
that does make you think about what would have happened in the 2016 World Series if Game 7 was in Chicago.
Yeah. I really wish it was.
I wonder if Cleveland would have won then.
Yeah, right. Man. And then in the old days, the All-Star game really meant something because the two leagues hated each other. They didn't like each other because back then they didn't play any interleague games. And there wasn't really... And a long time ago, there was no playoff. It was just the two best teams from the American League and the National League facing the World Series. So it's kind of changed a lot over the decades, but it's still pretty good. I think the National League won, right? All-Star game?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Okay. And what I do like is that the two managers, they would be from the previous World Series. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, you get to see them at the Midsummer Classic, as they would call it. I think that's it for July, right? Just about.
Yeah.
All right.
I barely have anything in August. The only thing I have is the Canadian Open, as I said.
Oh, okay. August. All I know is that was the beginning of the NFL preseason. But you watched preseason games, and I didn't.
Yeah, I watched a few.
I remember you watched that Hall of Fame game. That was the first one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was on a... That wasn't on a Sunday. That was on July 31st.
Yeah.
Why was that? Do you know? It's usually on a Sunday.
Is it?
The Hall of Fame game? The first Sunday of August? It usually is. I guess not anymore. I don't know.
Remember it being that way.
Hmm.
But then again, I haven't been watching, like, NFL regular season or preseason. I haven't been watching those since 2023.
Oh, so just recent years. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I think you know this, but if you go on the ESPN website, like from your computer, you can look at the old schedule for the teams, the results and all that, and you get to know when the game was played. I like that. You get to go back in time, so that's kind of cool. And it'll tell you like what network the game was on, what time the game started. So that's kind of cool. Little history. Let's see. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else for August other than, MLB season and CFL season happening.
Oh, and the start of the U.S. Open.
Ah, yeah. Oh,
The tennis U.S. Open.
yeah. Yeah, that started. And then Labor Day weekend was college football. Yeah. The beginning of their season. All right. U.S. Open. So that was, that's your favorite, right? Because you get to watch most of that live.
Yeah, it's actually at reasonable times for me to watch.
That's good. But some of the matches, they start so late because they have to wait for the previous match to be over, and then it'll end super late. It's kind of ridiculous. It's like that for the Australian Open, too. But not for the French and the Wimbledon. I think they stop at 11 p.m. and they suspend the matches. Yeah. So, it's kind of crazy. But man, I don't know. Some of these matches, they end so late. Well, I mean, what can you do, So. Okay, who do you remember, the women's final?
The
Was
U.S.
it-
Open?
oh, I think it was Amanda Anisimova. She was in it.
Yeah, against Sabalenka.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, when that was the final, I was like, Sabalenka, she's not gonna lose another Grand Slam final, and then yeah, that time she won that time. But it was a pretty good match though. All right, and then
I remember watching Yannick Sinner in that semifinal.
oh, he faced
Against
Felix,
Yeah,
the Canadian. Wow.
I think I was really rooting for Felix.
Yeah,
But
because
obviously that was not going to happen unless madness happened.
that would have been a upset, big upset. Yep. Because Yannick Sinner's really good on hard court. Yeah. Oh, and that was the U.S. Open where we saw Carlos Baldcarez.
Yes. And I told you in that comment, maybe it's his good luck charm. It was.
It turned out it was. But now, isn't his hair like a different color? Like a blonde color or something? I don't know. I think I saw what he looked like not too long ago.
I couldn't tell you.
But wasn't he practicing? And then the day after, he just shaved his head. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
What the heck? Wow. So, once again, Carlos Alcaraz against Yannick Sinner. These are the two best players, no question. And that time, Carlos won. So, yeah, that is something. 3 out of the 4 Grand Slam finals were these two players.
Yeah, and now Alcaraz is ranked #1.
He's back on top. Who knows? They might meet again in the Australian Open. That's coming up pretty soon. But people are going to ask, who's going to be the third guy to join in? Just like the Big Three era. Yeah. Okay. But you know what's crazy? I think Novak is the third best player for his age. That's kind of crazy. So, see how that goes next year. All right. September, obviously, that's the beginning of the American football season, fall season. College football and NFL. And that's also when MLB's regular season was coming to an end, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's all I can think for September. So I guess
also the WNBA playoffs began.
Oh,
Looking
yeah.
at my calendar because I save a bunch of sports games on my calendar because I do that.
Oh.
So
You have like an actual calendar where you write it down
Google,
by hand?
Google Calendar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that kind of calendar. That's cool.
It looks chaotic around this time of year.
Yeah. I'm sure, yeah, man.
Especially October.
Nope, yep, I guess we'll get into October right now, and yep. That is a huge month. So much has happened. Yeah, oh my goodness. I think I can remember all of them. Let's see here. You mentioned WNBA playoffs. Okay.
Yep.
NFL season, college football season. It was the last month of the CFL regular season and the beginning of the NBA and NHL seasons.
Yeah.
But most importantly, the MLB postseason, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That might be the biggest month of the year for sports, now that I think about that.
I would definitely say it is October.
October Madness? Gosh. Yeah, because at one point, we had the 4 major sports all happening for a short period of time.
October 27th, NBA, NHL, MLB, and NFL were all having games on that day. October 27th. That's what they call the sports equinox.
Oh, I think I heard of that. Yeah.
I think I
Man.
watched one game of each league that day.
Oh, you did? Wow. But that was also the night of the Marathon Game 3 World Series.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay, before we get into that, WNBA Finals, I think that was a sweep, right?
Yeah, it was a 4-game sweep. First time 4 games.
Oh yeah, first time it was a best of 7. I think it should be. It should be like that every year. Vegas, it was Vegas against Phoenix,
Mm-hmm.
and Vegas won.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't even close. I think Game 3 was close, but that was it. Yeah. And wasn't that the time where the WNBA commissioner was getting negative feedback or something like that?
I think
I forgot
so.
what for, but people are saying like she should step down or something. I'm like, what the heck? I don't know. But anyways, yeah. MLB postseason, I that's always exciting, no matter what happens. I kind of wish the playoffs were longer, kind of like not as long as the NBA and NHL playoffs, maybe like a month and a half instead of 2 months, because that always flies by. That month always flies by for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gosh, it's so hard to remember everything. That was a great playoff, postseason. Yeah, it was entertaining. But man, I really wanted the Seattle Mariners to be in the World Series because they are the only team that never made the World Series. I assume you wanted them to be in it too, right?
Honestly, I think I was rooting for the Blue Jays, but I didn't care if the Mariners got in either.
Oh, okay.
I think I was rooting for the Blue Jays only because of their special broadcast. And also
Yeah.
it's Toronto.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew I was gonna cheer for the winner of that American League Championship Series. And
I always like seeing Canadian teams in our championships that aren't the NHL. So that means MLB and NBA.
yeah. But I remember that ALCS, the it looked like the Mariners were gonna win that series because like they took games 1 and 2 in Toronto, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're gonna win this in 5 games, but no, they didn't. They lost game 3 and game 4 at home. This is weird. The first 4 games the visiting team won.
Yeah.
Very strange. You just never know. Anything can happen in the baseball. Yep. Game 5, the Mariners won, so they took a 3-2 series lead. Okay, so I'm still feeling confident that they can win the series, but no, they lost Game 6 and Game 7. Ah. Oh man, that Game 7 was something, and they were that close. Yeah. They were really, really that close. And I guess it was kind of cool that we got to see the Fox broadcast in Toronto, which is very, very unusual. Yeah. Meanwhile, the National League Championship Series, you were happy that was a sweep, right?
That was like the only time I was going to root for the Dodgers is if they faced the Brewers, and they did.
And it wasn't even close. Yep. Man. let's go back to the division series because I'm just looking at these scores, and they were all pretty good ones. To me, the biggest one was Dodgers-Phillies because it's, you know, Philly and LA. Oh, man. Phillies, they choked. Remember that ending? They blew it.
Yeah, that was really
Bizarre.
really weird.
I mean, what would have happened if the Phillies were to win that series or that game? Because I think they were a better team. Man, that's Phillies Dodgers. That should be a best of 7 series right there. Now that I'm thinking about that. Cubs Brewers, yeah, that's a big one. A rivalry, of course. And then you got Blue Jays Yankees. Another rivalry. I don't know how they determine the seedings, because they seeded the teams, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is somewhat similar to the NFL.
Okay, but in the NFL, don't they reseed the teams after the wild card round? They don't do that.
Yeah.
They don't do that in the MLB because, you know, that we have that bracket challenge or whatever that is.
Yeah, I mean, like, division winners get like 1, 2, and 3.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. And then, of course, that World Series itself, I guess it turned out to be one of the best World Series ever. An amazing one. I honestly thought the LA Dodgers would win that easily. What about you?
I think
Because of their
yeah.
roster, yeah. But the Blue Jays got home field advantage. They had that going.
I think that did help quite a bit.
Yeah. See if the
Not just in the World Series, but also throughout their entire postseason.
Oh yeah, they did. That's right. That is right. Yeah, it's all because the Blue Jays have one more win than LA. That's how they got the home field advantage. Right. Yeah. But I'm not sure. See, what if they were tied? I guess because they would have to go by the head-to-head. Yeah.
Yeah, those games. And I think the Dodgers won that series. That was in LA. I remember watching that.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but I don't like that every team faces all the teams. I mean, I get why they do it because of, you know, the money and all that, but that just makes it. That means you're playing less division games. But back then, you played a lot more division games. It makes the division mean more something, you know? But now I think, aren't they doing that in the NBA and NHL too? Have all the teams play all the teams?
Yeah, it's a little more extreme on that, I think.
Yeah, because there's baseball games almost every night. How do you deal with all that traveling? It's a grind. Yeah. Sometimes you don't get a day off for 2 weeks. Yeah. Maybe not quite 2 weeks, but you know. That's kind of crazy. Anyways, that World Series was just unreal. I don't even know how to describe it. Especially after Game 3. And I assume, yeah, that was... I don't know. That was very special.
That will probably be the longest baseball game I will have ever watched.
Yeah, that was longer than the French Open final, right? 6.5 hours?
I think it was. I think that French Open final was like
5.5.
5.5 hours.
Ugh. No team could score. Hey, now that's really good for old school fans. We got to see an 18-inning game because of the no Ghost Runner rule. So that's cool. But now people are. I think after that game, people were complaining. Why did this game ended so late? Why did it went on so long? You know.
Yeah.
But did people say the same thing for the French Open final? I don't think so. They enjoyed that marathon.
Maybe over there, in France it was late, but over here not so much.
It was really late in Toronto, East Coast. Yeah. What time did it end? Like at 1:30 a.m. Central? That's our time.
Yeah, I think so.
I was falling asleep. Well, were you falling asleep?
Towards the end a little bit.
Yeah,
but
because that was on a
I was
Monday
supposed to
night,
see.
a work night, a school night. Yeah. So that was the downside of that. And then they had to play again the following night. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it wasn't that bad in LA. It was 11:30.
Oh yeah. But for East Coast fans, yeah, they don't know.
I've thought about this before. Can you imagine if that 6.5-hour game happened in Toronto?
Yeah. And Toronto wins. Place would explode, right? Yep.
I don't even know how many people would still be there because it'd be 2:30 in the morning.
True, yeah. Toronto is a huge city, though. I think it is the biggest city in Canada. Yeah. But, yeah. Man. And then, what was that? Freddie freaking Freeman? With that
Yeah.
walk-off homer? Just like, oh my gosh, that guy.
He's like he and Otani are like the only Dodgers I actually like.
I know, yeah. They are the big one. The two big-time hitters. Yeah, no team could score. No team could score until that 18th inning, and it's a home run. Like, after all that. And weren't they running out of pitchers for both teams?
Yeah, I think Yamamoto was preparing to pitch.
Ugh. That's
If
crazy.
it had gone out of hand.
Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. And then... So, LA won Game 3, Toronto won Game 4, and then Toronto won Game 5. So after that, I'm like, oh, they gotta win this, right? Going back home in Toronto for Game 6 and 7. Then Game 6 and 7 were fantastic games. Oh yeah, I did those live streams, remember? Yeah.
I was not expecting you to do a live stream of Game 6.
Yeah.
I knew Game 7 would
Yeah,
happen.
because Game 6, Toronto was winning. We're up 3-2. Now that was a crazy ending. What was it, that double play ending?
Yeah.
Man. And I'm looking at the score. Blue Jays got more hits than the Dodgers in Game 6, and they only scored 1 run. Wow. Yeah, it was Mookie Betts that saved the night, right? Yeah. I think it was him.
Yeah.
Or someone. And then Game 7 was just chaos. Yep. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Game 7, there was the benches empty. You remember that?
I do.
Oh. I mean, that's unusual in World Series Game 7. Oh, and how awesome was that? I find it really cool that the biggest umpire in MLB was the home plate umpire. You know how big he is? He's like 6'7". He's like Aaron Judge's size. Big boss man behind the dish. So that was cool. Oh yeah, and I dressed up as one. For fun. Yep. And then that Game 7 also went to extra innings. And the Blue Jays were winning. They were winning Game 7. And then LA found a way to come back. And then they took the lead in the 11th inning. Both teams got a lot of hits. That's crazy. But man, that was just heartbreaking for the Blue Jays, right? That was a bigger heartbreaker than the Mariners failing to make the World Series. That's unfortunate. Because, I was rooting for the Mariners in the ALCS, and then I was rooting for the Blue Jays in the World Series. Yeah. But I gotta say, that was a fantastic World Series. Probably one of the best ones ever. I mean, this is a World Series that people will talk about forever.
Yeah, I do not know if next year can top that. That was really good.
Yeah. And, LA winning it back-to-back. They might win it 3 in a row. And what's going to happen if they win it 3 in a row? You said there's going to be a lockout in 2027?
It's kind of looking toward... We're kind of headed towards that.
Especially if they win it again, right?
Yeah.
Well, now I hope they don't win it. I mean, this team can get any player they want, it seems like. Got all that money. Well, I don't know. All we can do is hope. Hope for the best. Yep. But, I remember I was watching the Toronto Blue Jays post-game show on Sportsnet and TSN on that heartbreaker. Yeah, because that was on a Saturday. I'm right. Yeah, because I stayed up almost all night listening to people's thoughts on that intense Game 7. Okay. Would you say that, would you say that was the best World Series you've ever seen? One of them?
I've only seen 2 now. Well, I saw a little bit of 2023. I will say that. I saw a little bit of 2023.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that was definitely the best that I've seen.
All right. Oh, and I think that World Series got more ratings than the NBA Finals, I heard.
I think you're right.
Yeah, because it's LA. Yeah. And Game 7 was in November. That's always cool, having the MLB game in November. So, we'll now get into November. Well, the big thing was the CFL playoffs, right?
Yeah, that's the only thing I have in November. Is the Grey Cup.
Yeah. I enjoyed those games, and yeah, obviously I did that live stream. That is my most popular stream on the channel, that Grey Cup reaction.
It is?
Yeah, I had like over 700 views. And
wow.
What happened was the stream got blocked because I kept showing my TV screen after the game ended, so I had to like cut that part out of the stream to make it unblocked. And it still got a lot of views after. The only downside is that when you edit a video, when you edit a stream, it's going to automatically disable the chat replay. So that was kind of unfortunate. So you know what I did? I took a screenshot of the entire chat. Yeah. I'm kind of weird for doing that, but oh well. Yeah, playoffs were great. The Grey Cup was entertaining, even though my favorite team didn't win. But I had a feeling that Saskatchewan was going to win it. I think they were the best team from the get-go. They have the best record, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And Montreal was winning for a while. Oh man, that fumble. They were about to score, and they fumbled right before they scored. That killed it. That was a killer. You can't make that mistake. But then they had one last chance, and they were close to coming back. But, yeah. A good game, though. And, yep, this is, I guess I would say that was like the last real CFL game until we get these new rules. People are unhappy with the commissioner. I mean, I guess... Well, I guess we'll have to see how these new rules play out. Especially next year. Next year is the big ones, right? The big changes. This year it's the smaller changes. They're gonna like what the end zones are gonna be 5 yards shorter. That's for next season. And I know the season after that, that's when the goal posts will be at the back of the end zones. People are calling it American Football 2.0 or something like that. See, that's why I'm not happy with these new rules, because I like pretty much everything that they. The only rule I agree with, the only rule change I agree with, is that both teams will be on the opposite sides of the field. Because I don't know if you noticed, some of the stadiums, both teams were on the same sidelines. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Like, I think the Montreal one, I think that's the smallest stadium. I think both teams were on the same sideline. But I guess they want to do it so that the CFL can grow. I don't know, because I don't think many Americans watch that league. Yeah. Because, you know, the problem is the Grey Cup's always on an NFL Sunday. If you want more Americans to watch your league, you're going to have to not have the Grey Cup on an NFL Sunday. It's going to have to be on a Friday night. I think that would be better. Sometimes there's not much happening on a Friday night. But
I remember in 2024 for that Grey Cup, I was watching it at the same time as the ending of Chiefs-Bills, that regular season game.
Yeah.
But this year I didn't have to do that because there wasn't really that many exciting games, NFL games at 3 p.m.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And I remember you said that you wish the Grey Cup was on local CBS instead of CBSSN. Yeah. It's funny because, like, before the NFL season began, there would be a CFL Thursday night game and a CFL Sunday night game. But then once the NFL season began, CFL would no longer have a Thursday night game and a Sunday night game until the Grey Cup Sunday night. I guess they don't want to break that tradition. So, yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll see what the new season will be like in next season. Okay, November. Speaking of the NFL, the Thanksgiving games, yeah, those were big ones. I did watch some of that. I think that's it for. Is that it for November? Oh, of course, Thanksgiving weekend, college football rivalry. I think so. So I guess move on to the last month of the year.
Yeah. I don't really have anything in December. Anything written down.
Yeah, other than the college football playoff. The beginning. Oh man, I need a drink of water after all this talking. Alright. Okay. Yeah, this time of the year, it's pretty much football. American football, because this is playoff time. We are now... There's one more regular season week in the NFL. Week 18. I heard that they might play an extra game in the future. Have all the teams play 18 games. I would like to see that, just because it's an even number, right?
Yeah.
You know, CFL, they play 18 games with only 9 teams. NFL, they can easily do that. Maybe they can even play 20. Well, if they do that, then the Super Bowl would be pushed back another couple of weeks. Unless if they decide to start the season a little early, which I don't mind that at all. Yeah. Wasn't this the year where they had so many international NFL games?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
A lot.
That's a record. I guess they're trying to make it more people around the world to watch it. What if they put a team in London? I mean, every year the Jacksonville Jaguars play in London. I'm not sure how would that work, though. I don't know. Alright. Okay. Let's now... Alright. I didn't thought it would take this long, but there's so much to talk about. Alright. So what was your favorite championship sporting event of the year? If you had to pick one. I know which one it is. Alright, let's just say the best. The best one. Or how about you can give me both answers. The best and your favorite. I'll let you go first. I know there's so many to... there was a lot of good ones.
Maybe the best might be the French Open.
Yeah, I'd say that. That one was really good. I was gonna say that one until the World Series. I would put that as number one.
It's definitely up there too.
Yeah, I think those are the top two. Now my favorite, favorite. Super Bowl, I didn't really enjoy that. I did enjoy the college football championship because I was rooting for Ohio State. You know what? A lot of the teams that I rooted for in the championship games, they lost. You know, like the UFL championship. I was rooting for Michigan. They lost. Stanley Cup final, rooting for Edmonton. They lost. NBA Finals, rooted for Indiana. They lost. CFL, rooted for Montreal. They lost. World Series, rooted for Toronto. They lost. I think the only one I was rooting for was Ohio State. Super Bowl, I wasn't really rooting for a team. I was like, okay, let's just watch this and see what happens because it's in New Orleans. So, I think most of us, I think we were mostly cheering for the same teams, right? Just about.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this was I guess this wasn't really our year for rooting for our favorites. But, oh well, it is what it is. I guess the worst one was the Super Bowl because it was a one-sided. I don't know, I wonder how many people tune out. I don't know. Okay. Now what about, now this will be interesting. What about your favorite and least favorite score bugs? Because we like to talk about that sometimes. If you had to pick one, like from each sport or each network, I know that's not easy. And your least favorite. I assume your least favorite is the NFL on Fox, right? Because it looks kind of weird. Although, yeah, it was weird. It was really weird when it was just the team abbreviation. And then I remember I said to you, oh, it would look better if it was the logos. And then, oh, they changed it. But it still looks kind of weird. It's better, but not the best. So,
I actually have like a few notes written down of my scorebug rankings.
oh,
Because I kept track of those. I can go off of this one that I have, which I edited in November.
oh.
My current favorite NFL scorebug is CBS, but not
yeah.
CBS, not NBC. I meant to say NBC.
Oh, NBC.
But
Oh.
CBS might become my favorite depending on what NBC does.
Yeah, because I
For the
think,
Super Bowl.
yeah, most likely they're going to change theirs because it's their turn to host it. Yeah, it's every year. Whenever a network hosts the Super Bowl, they change their scorebug. Does that bother me? No, because I'm expecting a new scorebug. It's like this every year. Yeah, and it's weird that CBS debuted that scorebug after not really changing it last season. But then for college football on CBS, they didn't change theirs. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do like the current CBS one. I'd say it's my favorite CBS scorebug that's at the bottom of the screen. I don't know if you remember, back then, their scorebug used to be on top, and I really like those. I don't know if you were watching NFL back then.
No, I really wasn't.
Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember the first Super Bowl you watched was the one in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that high-scoring one. Yeah. I really
Even
like,
though-
yeah, the previous NBC scorebug. I really like that one. The current NBC scorebug, I'm not really a big fan of that. I mean, it's not bad. It's the weird thing to me is that circle in the middle. But the college football NBC scorebook, I like that one more. It's not the exact same, but similar.
I will say the NBC NFL scorebug displays flags kind of odd.
Oh, whenever there's a penalty,
Yeah, on scorebug
it looks
it
weird.
doesn't look right. I definitely think their college football one does it better.
Yeah. Okay.
And that is my favorite college football scorebook. And honestly,
Oh,
maybe
NBC?
even, yeah, and maybe even college basketball too.
Oh, okay. Wow.
They look very similar between the two.
Yeah. I'd say NBC has always had great graphics, scorebugs.
Yeah.
I've always liked them. Yeah, like back then, like for example, Fox, they would have the same graphics for all their sports programming. Now it's not like that anymore. They would have their own scorebug for their own leagues. I wonder if the MLB on Fox will finally change their scorebug, because it's been 4 years. Usually a scorebug's life would last about 4 years. I guess we'll find out, and maybe they'll change it at the beginning of the season. I don't know. But I know you said that's your favorite MLB scorebug, right?
Yeah.
One of them. Yeah, I never really liked it. I mean, I guess I don't hate it as much because I'm kind of used to it. But I don't think nah, I'm not gonna say it's the worst MLB scorebug, but it's not my favorite. And TBS, they've had theirs longer. Why won't they change theirs? It's too small. That's the problem. And the way it looks, and it's almost like it's docked to the corner of the top left of the screen, right?
Yeah.
You have to and the numbers are tiny. You have to sit close to the TV to look at those stats.
I mean, when you're watching it
I
in like
don't
a
know.
multi-view, it's awful.
Oh, the tiny screen? Yeah. That's like impossible. Although I like TBS's coverage more than Fox because I don't know I like the people on there more. That's just me. Fox is not the same what it used to be for me because for me the Joe Buck era I still like him. I still miss him on Fox, MLB and NFL. You know. Do you remember when he was on there, or was that before you started getting into sports?
Um,
Because he left.
I
He left after 2021.
I remember a little bit of him being there, but
Yeah.
not a lot.
Oh, okay. So it's really the recent years. That's when you kind of got really into it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. What about Let's see here. I really like the SEC on ABC scorebook. It looks very, very nice. I like it more than the regular uh, ESPN college football scorebug. I like them both, but I don't know. That scorebug on ABC, it kind of pops, if you know what I mean. Especially with the colors, the logos, and all that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. The playoff scorebug, it looks kind of weird, but it's okay. People don't like it that it takes the entire bottom of the screen. What about you? Do you not like that it takes the entire bottom of the screen?
I don't mind that. I mean, that's pretty much what the NFL and ESPN scorebook
Yeah,
does.
they've been doing that for years. And the former college football scorebug was like that. Yeah. I never had a problem with that.
I didn't either.
Yeah. Well, this one scorebug, the the college basketball on Fox and FS1 is gigantic. Why is it so big? And
I
then
don't
like,
know, but I do like it.
oh, okay, so that doesn't bother you. But like, compare that scorebug to NBC's scorebug for the NBA. It's much smaller on the bottom right. I don't know, but anyways. Yeah. All right, I guess we can move on. How about what was the best Super Bowl you watched? Do you remember? Do you have one? Was it the first one you got into? Eagles, Patriots?
I think it might have been.
It might have been that one. Okay. All right. Okay, you know that I really like listening to sports podcasts. So I think you said your favorite one is the one with Scott Van Pelt, SV Pod. Is that your favorite?
Outside of the other one that with my teams, my favorite teams like Chicago sports
Oh yeah,
teams.
they have their
Yeah,
own. Yeah, nice. Okay. And the cool thing is you can actually find that podcast on their YouTube channel. All right. Okay. So, and of course, yeah, this podcast. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm trying to remember. Can I ask you, like, what made you got into sports? Is it because of your father?
Pretty much, yeah. I always knew I wanted to get into sports. I just didn't have the right opportunity to
Okay. 'Cause
until
recent years.
2023
Yeah.
was pretty much the first year
So
that I
you were like,
properly got into it.
so you were like 16. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's interesting. I was 16 when I first got into the WWE. Because I know a lot of people, they grew up watching that or grew up watching sports. I mean, I kind of grew up watching sports. I was how old was I? 12. Yeah, 2013 was really the first year I got into it. So yeah, it's been kind of. But now they're doing this podcast is kind of interesting. So I'm glad you enjoyed that. All right, so this is interesting. You're a Chicago sports fan, but your favorite NFL team is the San Francisco 49ers. So how did you become a fan of that team even though that's so far away from you?
I again, it comes from my father. I don't remember how he got into
Oh.
49ers. I know at one point he told me he's sometimes liked to listen to San Francisco Giants games
Oh wow.
on radio because he and I also have SiriusXM.
Oh nice. Oh yeah, and you said he's a truck driver, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Dang. Well, that's cool. Wow. So obviously you became a Chicago sports fan because those teams are the closest to you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So so you're not a White Sox fan, just Cubs, right?
If the White Sox were ever in the playoffs and the Cubs weren't, I probably would uh, happily root for the White Sox at least a little bit.
Okay. So it's like the same thing if the Chicago Bears were in the playoffs, right?
Yeah, and the Niners weren't.
Yeah.
I would then root for the Bears
Oh, okay.
pretty much all the way.
Yeah.
And they might play each other again.
Oh boy. Yeah. All right. How did you? What made you pick the Winnipeg Blue Bombers as your favorite CFL team?
Very similar because they're also the closest team
Oh, okay.
to where I am.
Just like same with the St. Louis Battlehawks in the UFL.
Yeah.
Even though you don't like the St. Louis Cardinals. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
They're the only with St. Louis team I root for.
Yeah. Did you know the Rams used to play in St. Louis in the NFL?
I did.
Yeah, that dome. Good thing they kept that dome. So, yeah. Have you been to any big sporting events? What was the biggest sporting event you went to in person?
It might just be a minor league baseball game. Because
Oh, in Iowa?
yeah, my city has a minor league baseball team.
Nice. I'm sure that was a fun experience, right?
Yeah.
Did they have a hockey team there too? Minor league?
Yeah, we do. I've never been to a game though.
Oh man, you know it's crazy. Yeah, for me, the city I live in, they do have a team, which is very kind of unusual because not many people in the South watch hockey, mainly football, basketball. But yeah, I've been to some games, and every time I go, I was entertained. You know what? I might actually go to their game today. They're playing on New Year's Eve afternoon. So,
That's interesting.
so yeah, I'll if I really go, I'll record some videos and I'll premiere it on the main channel so you can see what it's like.
Awesome.
And yeah. All right. Okay. Well, yeah. Oh man, if you ever go to you know, a Chicago Cubs game, Wrigley Field, that would be historic.
It's definitely on my bucket list.
Yeah. They're actually, I think you I think you know this. They're going to be hosting the All-Star game in 2027.
I do.
But let's hope that's not when the lockout happens.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah. Alright, cool. Let's see here. So what's your number one favorite league? I'm sure you know what mine is.
Honestly, I
Should
think
I
overall,
guess? Is
Sure.
it the NFL? Because that's the
I think it's the MLB.
Oh, it's the MLB? Oh. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you do watch a lot of Cubs games because you like Boog Shambi.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do.
But you didn't listen to him during the World Series, right?
I listened to him for one game.
Oh,
If I
which
can
game was
remember.
that? Was it Game 3?
No, I think it was game 6.
Oh, really? So you just decided to try it out?
Yeah, for that one game, I wanted to make sure I got that in before, in case ESPN Radio lost MLB rights, which they didn't.
Oh, they didn't?
No, they're still gonna do the
Oh,
World Series.
that's good. It's just they're not gonna. It's just that they're not gonna do Sunday night baseball anymore, right? It's gonna be on NBC. You said?
Yeah, I think TV side.
Huh. Wow. Well, that's gonna be interesting. This new era. Yeah.
Hmm.
It really, it really is going to be a. Yeah. What your number one favorite is Fox, right? For MLB, out of the big networks.
Yeah, the score bugs.
Yeah, I've always liked the ESPN broadcast. You said you're not really a fan of theirs. Not really.
Their score bug is my second favorite.
Yeah, theirs is
In front
good.
of TBS and MLB
Oh yeah.
Network.
Yeah. I'm also talking about the presentation, the broadcast. Oh yeah. You said you're not really a fan of Carl Ravitch.
No, I'm not.
Hmm.
I think he does great in basketball, college basketball.
Oh, he does basketball. Yeah. It's like me. I'm not really a fan of Joe Davis. But hey, we all have our favorites, right? You know.
Hmm.
So. All right. Um. So MLB is your number one favorite. That's great. It actually, at one point, it was my number one favorite for a while. Um, okay. So now here we are at the end of the year, and this is the time of the year for the second round playoff for college football. I'm sure you know there's there's a playoff game tonight.
Yeah.
And these games are like on what, like a bunch of different ESPN networks, which is
Yeah.
really,
Or
really cool. Yeah.
I, al- I think I always try to watch a couple of college football playoff games on the other broadcasts. So this year, the Cotton Bowl,
Yeah.
um, the Cotton Bowl and the Sugar Bowl, I'll be watching on not the main broadcast, and one of the different ones.
Oh.
I don't know which one.
Oh, you
The
oh,
Orange Bowl and Rose Bowl, I'll watch the main broadcast.
because that's the one with Joe Tessitore and Chris Fowler. Yeah, most likely.
I think they're probably the least interesting games of the two. Miami, Ohio State, and Ole Miss, Georgia.
Mm.
The other two I like a lot more. More interested in.
Yeah, I think it'll all be interesting. We'll see if any of them will be blowouts. You actually did pick Miami over Texas A&M, right?
Yeah, I did.
That was your big pick. You got that right. Is your bracket perfect?
Um,
I made two brackets, and believe it or not, one of them is actually still perfect.
Well, well, it's not perfect, but I do have Oregon, Texas. I do have the Orange Bowl and Cotton Bowl correct.
Oh, okay. I might have to take a screenshot and send it to you later. Yeah. All right. So sometimes I watch the Skycast or the Skycam where you don't hear announcers, you just hear the sounds of the stadium. It's like you're
Yeah.
there at the game. I kind of like that version.
A few years ago, you mentioned it, and that's how I was interested in it.
Oh, really?
I think I first watched it uh, during the 2024 playoffs.
Oh, nice.
One of the games.
Yeah.
I might have watched the national championship with the Skycast. I can't remember.
Oh, the one that from back in January?
No, Michigan, Washington.
Oh, last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah.
You were the one who made me find out about the Skycast.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you kind of like that. That's good.
Yeah, I do.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, hey, we both like Chris Fowler. He's really like the
Yeah.
big voice, big time voice. Yeah. Okay, how about this? Favorite NFL announcer? You have one? Favorite like announce team? That's a tough one, right?
Um,
Is it should I guess?
I mean, you can try and guess.
Because I think I know what my number one favorite is. Okay, wait. How about this? The prime time. Okay, Thursday night, Amazon Prime. Sunday night, NBC. Monday night, football. Out of those three, I like. I've always enjoyed NBC. What about you?
I think I agree. I definitely would. I definitely like Sunday Night Football the most.
I've always liked Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth. Before Mike, it was Al Michaels. Now Al Michaels is with Kirk. You know, Al Michaels is like 81 years old, still going,
Yeah.
and he still sounds great for his age. He will go down as probably one of the greatest ever. And Kirk Herbstreit, he's like the MVP of football broadcasting. Yeah, like, how does he do it? He travels so much. From Thursday night football to college game day, and then he would fly again after college game day to go to do that primetime ABC game. Ugh, that's a big grind. Yeah. Man. So that's big shout out to him. Yeah. All right, so MLB announcer, is it Joe Davis or Boog Shambi?
Um,
I know that's your top two, right?
I think it's probably Joe Davis.
All right. But what about do you like him on NFL on Fox?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. Now, I think he's the number two play-by-play on NFL on Fox.
Yeah.
People don't really like Tom Brady. I guess it's because of his voice. Some people say that he doesn't have a good broadcasting voice, but
Well, I
that
would say
doesn't
that
bother me.
I would say that he has gotten a lot better this season.
Yeah, it's only his second year, you know. Or maybe it's because he's Tom Brady. When you're the GOAT, people are not going to like you for whatever reason. Yeah.
Sometimes he gets really, really excited and screams when a crazy play happens, and I kind of like that.
I think Tony Romo does the same sometimes.
I don't really hear that as much from him.
I don't know. Yeah. Troy Aikman never does that. With Joe Buck, yeah. So. Alright. Okay. So playoff time. We'll see what happens. Hey, another big game for San Francisco 49ers. Saturday night, right? Oh
Yeah.
boy. Now, oh my goodness. So like this past Monday night, I'm sure you were happy that the LA Rams lost. Um, First of all, why was that the Monday night game? I thought they flex out Monday night games. I guess they did. They decided not to. They had no choice or something. Do you know why?
I mean, maybe they kind of like forgot about it because of, there's the Christmas games, there was the Saturday games. I don't know.
Yeah, cause
Like,
yeah, but it turned out to be a huge upset. Yeah.
it did have one interesting effect on the NFC South because no, if the Falcons win on Sunday, no matter what, the Panthers are going to be in.
They're gonna win that division. But you know what? You know what else is weird? I think I heard there's a chance at the. There's a chance. I'm looking at the standings. There's a chance that the Saints can be tied with the Buccaneers and the Falcons with the same win-loss record. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
could be like a three-way tie at 8 and 9
Yeah.
if the
That division sucks. It used to be the best over 10 years ago. All right. I mean, that's kind of crazy. The Buccaneers weren't they what? Like they had like a great win-loss record and now they've been struggling. And
yeah.
this month the Saints have been winning. I feel like that happens to a certain team, a team every year. Yeah. You just never know. But hey, this season's interesting. I assume your favorite is your favorite part about this season is Kansas City Chiefs not in the playoffs. Is that correct?
Part of that, but also just because of how wildly unpredictable it's been.
Yeah, that makes it interesting. Yeah, it's not always the same old teams. Yeah,
We've had so many game of the year contenders. It's been insane.
like that Sunday night game, for example.
Yeah.
High scoring. Yeah.
Can't forget about week 1 Sunday night football though.
Uh, what was that one? I
The
forgot.
Ravens and the Bills.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I watched that live. Man, and now the Ravens might not make the playoffs if they lose. Yeah, so we have 3 winner-take-all matchups for their divisions. The 2 Saturday games and that Sunday night game. I'm probably only going to watch those games. All the other games don't really mean anything to me. Because this is it. It's all about the playoffs, right? Yep. But my question is, why is there a bunch of 3:25 p.m. games? I've noticed they did that over the past couple of years. The last week of the season, there'd be a bunch of 3:25 p.m. games. Like Dolphins Patriots, that's a 3:25 p.m. game when that could easily be a noon game, you know?
I actually thought it would be myself.
I really don't know. But hey, I guess it'll be a great day for NFL Red Zone though. So,
Yeah.
maybe that's why, because it's the final NFL Red Zone of the season. So, yeah, the biggest one, it has to be Seahawks 49ers. Isn't this crazy? Like, that we got 3 teams from that division going to the playoffs. I don't know if that's ever happened before. They all got double-digit wins. Well, we're going to see. Oh yeah, and we're gonna see the playoffs will be set after Sunday night. Yeah. And then we'll pretty soon we'll do our playoff bracket challenge.
Yeah.
So obviously you want San Francisco to win, especially because the Super Bowl is in San Francisco. How would you feel if the Seahawks or Rams win the Super Bowl in San Francisco? That's the last thing you want to see, right?
I mean, I think it would be worse if the Seahawks did. Because I think the Seahawks and Niners have a bigger rivalry than the Rams, because the Rams were the last team in the division to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
If memory serves me right.
Yeah, I remember back then Seahawks 49ers was really big. And here they are again.
I think they were on Sunday Night Football a few years ago. I've seen clips of that game. I didn't watch it, but
Oh, Seahawks 49ers?
yeah, I think they were also on Sunday Night Football a few years ago for game 272, or the last game of the season.
Oh, wow. Okay. So this game will be on ABC and ESPN, so I assume Joe Buck will call that game, because that's a big one.
Yeah.
And the other Saturday game, Panthers Buccaneers, will Chris Fowler call that game?
Yeah.
Okay. Even though he'll just, well, that means he's gonna fly from Pasadena all the way to Tampa, because he usually calls the Rose Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. Yeah. Yeah. Ravens Steelers. I've never liked the Steelers, but for once I am gonna cheer for them only because of Aaron Rodgers. I don't know if this really is going to be his last season, but we'll see, because he is, one of the originals left. So I remember watching him when he was with Green Bay Packers. So good thing the game's in Pittsburgh. They got that going, home field advantage. So people are saying that Mike Tomlin will get fired. I'm like, really? After all these years? I mean, they're not that bad, but I know it's been a while. I heard that it's been a while since they've had a successful playoff run. So that
To me, it just seems like his
why.
goal is. To me, it seems like his goal is to just have a winning season. That's it. In the records,
Yeah,
like 9-8, 10-7. I think that's all he cares about.
Sometimes 10-7 is not enough to get in. I think one year a 9-8 team got in the playoffs, meaning that team won that division, meaning that division sucks. Yeah.
Could happen with the NFC South.
Yeah.
8-9.
Yeah. And last year the Carolina Panthers had a terrible, terrible record. Yeah. So, yeah, you just never know how this goes. You know what? I did watch some of the I was on NFL Red Zone, and there was only 2 late afternoon games. So I was watching those. The 2 teams with the 2 worst records. You know what's crazy? The Vegas Raiders, their first win, their first game was a win against New England Patriots in Foxborough. You remember that?
I think I remember it a little bit.
And then, geez, they went on a losing streak, and then New England won what, 10 in a row or something like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right, so San Francisco 49ers, you obviously want them to be in the Super Bowl. What about the AFC? Is there a team that you would like to see in the Super Bowl from the AFC side? for me, it would have to be the Buffalo Bills. Because
That's definitely up there.
for once, they're not going to be facing Kansas City. So I'm like, okay, they got to get in it. If they don't get in, it'll be a disappointing season, in my opinion. Because, there's a chance that Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens will not get in the playoffs either. I don't know. Did you agree? Yeah, I assume you saw that game when they faced the Eagles. And was that a good decision to go for the win, the 2-point conversion? I don't think so.
I can definitely say I agree with you.
Yeah, you wouldn't have gone for the win. You would have gone for the overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would too, because they're let's say they were to win that game, then they would still have a chance to win that division. By the way, I heard that their last regular season game, it's a possibility, it might be their last game before they move to that new stadium.
I think I'm gonna watch that last game just in case it is.
They're facing the Jets. They have to win. Obviously, they got to win that game. But I heard that Josh Allen might not play because there's no need. There's nothing on the line at this point. They're not. They didn't win that division. So, guess we'll find out. Now, I think the saddest story is the Indianapolis Colts. That team was on a roll for a while until Daniel Jones' injury.
I mean, they've just been crumbling fast.
So I guess that's the reason why they called Phillip Rivers to come out of retirement. And somehow he agreed to come out of retirement.
Yeah.
He didn't play. I thought he played pretty good for his age. It's not like he's getting destroyed, But it's a shame that team is not in the playoffs. And I guess he's not. I guess that's the end for Rivers' second NFL run. He's not going to come back next season.
Yeah.
That was it. Only played 3 games.
I heard that if you play in the NFL, you get 5 years of health insurance.
Oh wow.
So, I think maybe when that ran up, he was like, "I'm gonna go back in the NFL."
Yeah, and
to give my family of 10 kids health insurance for 5 years.
Oh. Yeah, wow. Yeah, he really does have 10 kids, and he's already a grandfather. Jeez, that's real. Wow, some big family. And I also heard that you have to wait 5 years to be in the Hall of Fame after you're retired. So now he has to wait 5 years again, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of stupid in my opinion. I don't know. Oh well, I guess they told him that before he decided to come out of retirement. So when the season began, did you had a Super Bowl prediction like me or no? For me, it was the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills, and that's still a possibility. Oh yeah, they might have a rematch. Who knows? In the Super Bowl.
I don't think I did.
Oh, okay. I think the surprising team that's having a great season, it might be New England Patriots, because last year they only won 3 or 4 games, and they won what was it, 10 in a row or something like that this season, and wow, oh my gosh, they're back. I'd say that team, but
Mike Vrabel is a contender for Coach of the Year. I will say that.
yeah, yeah.
I think
Thanks to
I think
him.
the other options would be Ben Johnson, the Bears,
Mmm.
because they're also doing really good.
Yeah, they are.
Or I think if the Niners win on Saturday, it should be Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anyone expected the Niners to be doing this good. You know how banged up they are with injuries?
Yeah, for real. Wow. And now, like, okay, LA Rams, weren't they winning that division most of the season? Now they're in third place. Okay.
Yeah.
Somehow they might still win. They might still go all the way. I don't know. I mean, I do like Matthew Stafford. He's just on a team that I don't like. Yeah. He used to be on the Detroit Lions. Yep. Back when the Lions were really bad. But man, both the Jets and Giants, both New York teams, this is kind of ridiculous. So it's official. The Raiders will get the number 1 pick in the draft. I guess that seems about right. At first we thought it would be the Tennessee Titans. Yeah.
Right now, it looks like the top 5 order for the draft is Las Vegas, the Giants, the Jets, Tennessee, and then Arizona.
Huh.
And Kansas City is 9th. I will say that.
Wow.
The Chiefs are 9th.
And I heard that Patrick Mahomes might miss the beginning of next season.
Yeah.
Ugh. Man. I guess this is the end for Travis Kelce. Probably. That's what people say.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. But hey, this playoff will be very, very interesting.
I mean, I can't say for sure who's going to win now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, obviously you want 49ers. Who knows? We might get 49ers Bears NFC Championship. I think you would be happy with that because, oh, that means a guaranteed one of those teams will get in the Super Bowl.
I mean, you would think so, but then again, I would probably still root for the Niners like pretty hard.
Yeah, because that's your number 1 team. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess your father, I guess he remembers the 49ers golden era in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Wow. People say that might be the best team ever. One of them. Yeah, because they had 2 great quarterbacks back to back. Yeah, Joe Montana and Steve Young. Sometimes I hear Steve Young on these podcasts that I listen to. Oh yeah, you said you have Sirius XM. Do you have a favorite sports podcast on there?
Not right now.
No? Oh, okay. I listen to a bunch. It's mainly because it's trying to get my money's worth out of it, you know? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've been taking advantage of it by listening to like the final few minutes of like NBA games, NHL games, because I've been doing that. If I see a score of an NBA game is close and it's like final few minutes, I'm like, I'll listen to it.
Oh, on Sirius XM?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Now that is really cool. You get to pick the team's broadcast. Yeah. Now for college football, who do you think the best team is? Do you think Indiana is really the best team, even though they are what their record says they are? Undefeated?
I mean, they very well might be.
The thing is, they're facing Alabama. You just never know about Alabama. Obviously, I don't want Bama to win. I don't think they deserve to be in the playoff. What about you? Do you think do you think Bama should be out of the playoff to begin with after they got crushed in the SEC championship?
No.
Really?
You can hate the Fighting Irish all you want for how weird they may be. They should still be in over Bama.
Yeah,
That's what
I thought Notre Dame would be in it. I think they should get in it over Bama. I think they were supposed to be in the Pop-Tarts Bowl.
I think they were so mad at the committee
I don't
that
blame
they
them.
that they did not get in, that they just opted out of the bowl.
This team was in the championship last year. What the heck?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a Notre Dame fan, but to me, they should get in a conference. Do you agree? They should get in a conference on
Yeah.
Big Ten. They would fit right into Big Ten.
Honestly, you see like teams like Oregon, USC in the Big Ten. It
Yeah.
kind of makes me think, what if Notre Dame was in the SEC?
Ooh, that's a.
Just for fun.
Let's see what happens, right? Yep. I remember they faced Georgia a couple years ago, and I think Georgia destroyed them. Yeah. But, yeah. But the fact that Bama didn't drop a spot in the playoff is kind of crazy. The playoff rankings, they didn't drop down at all. I don't understand that.
I didn't either.
It's almost like, what's the point of playing these conference championship games? Do I want them to get rid of the conference championship games? No, I still enjoy watching those. It's kind of cool. But, yeah. It's after 4 a.m. But hey, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense in a way, because there's probably people that do stay up until 4 a.m. on New Year's. Do you do that, or no?
I probably won't.
Yeah, because of the big New Year's Day games. Yeah.
I mean, it depends on what you're doing tomorrow night with that, now tonight, with your main channel stream.
Right. Yeah. I assume you're just gonna... Yeah, you're gonna be watching those games, right? Playoff games.
Yeah.
Alright. Wait, wonder who's calling tonight's game. It's, Miami and Ohio State? Is it gonna be Sean McDonough? Probably. Or what if it's somehow Bob Wischusen? That's what you hope
No.
for.
It's not him.
Oh. Because it's not going to be Joe Tessitore. It's not going to be Chris Fowler. So the only other guy is Sean McDonough, right?
Sean will be in New Orleans.
Oh, the Sugar Bowl.
Yeah.
All
Dave
SEC?
Pash is calling the Cotton Bowl.
Who?
Dave Pash.
Oh, I think I heard of him. I'll have to see. Who's his partner? Do you know?
Dusty Dvorak.
Okay,
Dusty.
I've heard of
That's
him.
his first name.
All right. Huh, that's weird. Those guys, they didn't call a first-round playoff game. Instead, it was Bob Wischusen. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, because you found the website of all the big games of where it lists the announcers.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, well, that's cool. Yeah. Okay. Do you have a number one favorite football announcer? Either college or NFL? I know there's a lot of them. I kind of wish some of the playoff games were on NBC or Fox, so we can hear Gus Johnson call a playoff game. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can agree. We can both agree Gus Johnson had that call of the year of Amar Cooper's touchdown.
I really did like that. That was funny.
His voice kind of cracked. Yeah. Oh man. All right. Just like it's classic Gus. Yep.
Yeah. Looking at this website, I can confirm that he will be calling the Holiday Bowl.
Oh, he's calling the. Oh, there's a bowl game on Fox.
Yeah, the Holiday Bowl.
He's doing that. Nice.
Yeah, on Friday.
Oh, this upcoming Friday.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And there's a game on CBS, the Sun Bowl. So that's really Gary Danielson will be there.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Because I didn't thought he would do that game. I thought the Army Navy game was his last. So.
I mean, that was his last Army Navy game.
True. Yeah. Then he'll be calling this one. So his replacement will be Charles Davis.
Yeah.
With Brad Nessler.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And I remember you said Phil Simms is calling. He called some games on the Peacock.
Yeah, he called a few. The Big Ten Peacock games.
Oh, that's
'cause
cool.
They have a couple.
Yeah, I've always liked him. I remember he used to be with Jim Nance and calling the Madden NFL games.
I think he called a couple. I think he called a Iowa game. In Iowa City.
Wow. That's great. All right. Is there anything else you want to add? I think that's about it.
I don't think so.
I know we've been talking for so long, but biggest episode of the year, number 100.
Yeah,
I'm
I
glad
can
we
confirm.
did this.
Phil Simms did call that Indiana-Iowa game.
Oh,
Nearly beat them.
and that was only a Peacock exclusive.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Who do you know who the play-by-play guy was? His partner?
Paul Burmeister.
Huh. I'm not really familiar with him. But I know.
I do like him.
Okay. Because I know the number one team is Noah Eagle and Todd Blackledge.
Yeah, I think Paul Burmeister's like the number 2,
Oh, okay.
maybe.
Isn't that crazy? Noah Eagle, he sounds just like his father. He looks like him too.
Yeah, I like both of them. They're both great.
Yeah. And
And
Noah's
they
a
both get the
Noah's
they
a
both
young
get the-
whippersnapper. Yeah.
and they both get to call NBA games nationally.
Oh, right.
I think they actually both call Brooklyn Nets local games.
Mm.
They both do.
Yeah, I know Ian Eagle did. He does. Yeah. Wow. Man. Alright, I assume you're very tired right now.
I'm getting there.
Yeah. I think it's time to wrap this up. I'm actually getting kind of hungry after all this talking. Yep.
This is the latest I have stayed up in a while, but that's okay.
Oh, really? Oh.
I
Yeah.
don't normally stay up this late.
I've done this before. Oh, well.
I'm usually sleeping by like 2 in the morning at the latest,
Yeah.
but usually by 1 if I'm good about it.
Mm. Alright, so, yep, this is it. Big football time. And, we shall see what... Oh, how are you doing on the Bowl Mania? You're in second place still?
I think so. Let me take a look.
I forgot that just popped into my head. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in second place.
I haven't been watching many games. I mainly watch the big games around New Year's, which we are now. Yeah. So.
I've been trying to limit my usage of the multi-view feature on YouTube TV during the weekdays, but today now will be an exception because there's a bunch of things.
Yeah. Oh, right. It's mainly The weekend you'll use the multi-view.
Yeah, because I don't want to get too overwhelmed every day.
Right, yeah. Maybe you should do the multi-view for the college playoff games, because there's 4 different versions. That'd
I feel like that might be a little much,
be weird.
but maybe one day, maybe one game I could do that just for fun.
Okay. Let's see. I'm glad that the group got like 13 people, so that helps.
Yeah.
Good luck watching every game. Yeah, don't tell me you watched every game so far.
I have definitely not.
Okay.
I've actually
How
watched
many are
not
there?
as many as
It's like 46. Gosh.
well, technically 47 because it's missing one.
Oh,
The
and
Xbox Bowl.
yeah, they didn't count that. Yeah.
My lowest confidence is Nebraska Utah, which is now today.
Oh, is it really? And that's the one where a lot of people pick Utah.
I did pick Utah as well.
But I think you heard that their coach will not be there.
Yeah, I still think they're better than Nebraska. Like, Nebraska's not very good. I know this because I've watched some of their games.
Only
I mean,
5% pick Nebraska. Ugh.
Iowa beat them so bad
Oh, did they?
on Black Friday. That was
Oh, so that was their rivalry game.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was 11 a.m. on CBS.
Oh. Wow. My least confidence was actually the very first bowl game, South Carolina State and Prairie View A&M. I had no idea. I just left it.
The ones that I set for most points are actually the playoff games. So the playoff games are
okay.
all the way at the bottom.
That's cool.
My highest points that isn't a playoff game is actually Iowa Vanderbilt. And I did pick Iowa.
Now that is a big one. Is Diego playing for Vanderbilt?
I think he is. I know that basically all of the Hawkeye players are playing.
He's
Because they don't opt out.
oh, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, Diego's entertaining. I kind of wish Vanderbilt was in the playoffs. Like, let's be real, they're better than JMU, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, this is the problem that people have with the playoff. You got teams like TCU, or not TCU, Tulane and James Madison. Yeah. But at the same time, you're giving them a chance, but I don't know. It seems like no matter what they do, people are going to be unhappy. Oh, well. Hey, at least the game's still entertaining. At least they're not changing rules like CFL is. Oh, wow. I just mentioned TCU. They actually won, and I picked them to win.
They had. I wasn't watching it. I kind of regret that because they had a walk-off touchdown.
Huh. Wow. Do you have a favorite bowl game in particular? Or not really? Because there's so many.
Probably the Pop-Tarts Bowl.
Yeah, I was
That's
watching
why.
some of their what was it? The trophy presentation. That was kind of funny.
For some reason, I didn't watch all of that. I don't know why.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
think
That that was on Saturday. I remember I had the multi-view on, which that's very rare for me, having 4 games at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that day I was just very, very tired.
Yeah, at some point we need a break, right? Yeah.
And plus I was I was more focused on that NFL game.
Yeah.
The early one. Because that was a good one. I actually expected that to be the Saturday night game.
Oh,
wasn't.
wow. Did you watch any of the Texas Bowl? LSU in Houston?
I actually was listening to it from your stream. That's how I was watching it.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. those final moments. I was listening to your
ended
stream.
late, midnight. Yep. I got that game right. Yeah. All right.
Did I? I wonder. I did. Okay.
You know, the cool thing is you can actually check the other people on the games that they picked once the games began.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. Unfortunately, I got two of my highest confidence wrong. I thought for sure South Florida would beat Old Dominion.
I had a really, really bad pick. At least so far, and I'm gonna tell you what that was.
The other one I had was Louisiana against Delaware. Somehow Delaware won.
I picked Kennesaw State to win their bowl game. I don't know if you've seen the score. That's kind of embarrassing.
Oh, I'm trying to look.
Kennesaw State and Western Michigan.
Western. Oh, that was one of the early games, right?
Yeah.
Where was that
was-
at?
You can't.
I somehow picked Kennesaw State, but it was only at number 5 confidence. That was a blowout. Yeah.
I did. Western Michigan looked pretty good in their MAC championship. But I did not
Hey,
think-
this is kind of... Wow, I'm in 4th place, surprisingly, even though I'm 15 and 16. Oh, wow, you're 19 and 12.
I know, that's actually kind of surprising.
Yeah, you have the best win-loss record. Oh.
That's good.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's Alec.
No, 18 and 8. Although he missed a few games. Yeah. Some of these guys, they joined kind of late. Yeah. Who the heck is No Name for now? He's been dominating.
I do not know.
Huh. All right. Yeah, we'll just see what happens. Jeez, so much happening in sports, football. Yeah. All right, I guess we'll end it right here. So, thank you so much.
For sure.
Sorry that this took so long, but
Hey, I was willing to stay up. This has been a blast.
I'm glad
A
we
lot of
did
fun.
this finally. Maybe we can do this again in the future. Yeah.
I would be down.
Yeah, I'll let you know. All right. So, I guess your New Year's is college football, right?
Yep.
Pretty much. And then, like, oh my gosh, after that it'll be NFL Saturday before you know it. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right. Well, hope you have a happy New Year, and we'll talk later.
Same to you.
Thank
I'll
you
probably
so
be
much.
rewatching this.
This episode, I don't know if I'll, to be honest, this episode is over 2.5 hours, and it's going to take a long time to upload it because of its large video size. So, yeah, I don't know. I might not release this until tonight. I guess
That's okay.
as long. I'm hoping to get it before New Year's Day, but oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, and I'm glad we did this because obviously we can't do this tonight. You know, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Mr. Five Tayer, thank you so much. Have a good night.
You too.
Happy New Year, and good luck to your games that you'll be watching. Yeah.
Yep. Go Iowa.
Yep, they're playing today. That's their first game, right?
Big Ten teams have a really good record in bowl games so far. They were actually undefeated until USC lost.
Oh, yeah. Are they going to bring back the Pac-12? I hope so.
I think so, but with different teams. Not the same, except for Wazoo and Oregon State.
Oh,
Those are
wow.
the only teams staying.
So that means Oregon's staying in the Big Ten?
Yeah, I think Boise State's joining the Pac-12.
Okay, yeah, that'll fit. Huh. What about Hawaii? Aren't they in the conference?
I think they might be joining the Pac-12.
Yeah. Oh, they got a huge comeback win. Yeah. Christmas Eve. Yeah. All right. Okay. So let me ask you this one last question. When I release this episode, don't tell me you're going to listen to this entire episode of our conversation.
I might, but probably sped up a little
Okay,
bit.
if you have the time.
I
Yeah.
think I probably will.
All
If I
right.
don't, I might end up having to wait until New Year's,
That's
depending on
fine.
when
Yeah,
it's released,
this is more fun. Yeah.
because of the Cotton Bowl and the ball drop. I want to watch that too.
Oh, you do watch that. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Oh, speaking of that, on New Year's Eve, do you remember a couple years ago there was a college football bowl game that ended at exactly midnight Eastern? Once the year it turned 2023, it was the Ohio State Georgia game, the Peach Bowl.
Oh,
I don't know if you remember that.
I, I didn't watch it, but I've heard about it. Didn't like a team have a crazy comeback?
Yeah, it was a close game. Ohio State was winning most of that game. You can find the game summary or whatever you call it, but
Yeah.
they were going to kick the game-winning field goal and they missed. And then it was like, "Oh, Happy New Year, Georgia won." Yeah, it was New Year's Eve night, 2022. Okay, and the game ended pretty much at exactly midnight Eastern time. The game was in Atlanta, so that's Eastern time, and wow, Happy New Year to Georgia Bulldogs fans. Somehow that game was over 4 hours. And you would hear, if you see the highlights, you're going to hear Chris Fowler says, the first seconds of 2023, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. Yeah. That's one of the best, if not the best, college game I've ever watched. That isn't the national championship. That should have been the national championship. But hey, we might get a rematch between those two programs in the semifinals. I think that's going to happen. What about you? Ohio State,
Probably, yeah.
Georgia? Yeah, I mean, that would be a big one. That's a must see TV game. Yeah. Oh, man, that could have been a national championship if Ohio State had not lost that Big Ten championship. But you said you have a Big Ten championship rematch in the national championship
Oh, yeah, I
in
did.
your bracket. Wow! And you have Indiana winning again.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's gonna be in Miami. Yeah.
I mean, even if Georgia advances over Ohio State, I still think Indiana would win.
Ooh. Okay, so you really think Indiana's the best team? Wow.
Yeah.
I do hope they. I'll be rooting for them too, because oh my gosh, it's been forever since I've had a season like this.
Unfortunately, when Mendoza goes to the NFL, he'll probably go to the Raiders or the Jets.
Mm.
It's looking like that might happen.
You know
So,
what? I want to see the Jets play the Raiders.
actually, funny enough, I think they do next year.
Huh. Okay. I hope it's the first game. Yep. Oh gosh. Oh man. So yeah, my perfect bracket, I have Georgia over Indiana. Okay. Oh, the way
I would not be,
Georgia's been
yeah,
playing. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they move on.
Yeah, but I'll be rooting for Indiana. The team that I don't want to see is Alabama. I assume you don't want them either, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. Now this would be weird. What if Ole Miss wins the championship without Lane Kiffin? What the heck? I don't know what to think of that. But they got a tough one. Rematch against Georgia in the All-State Sugar Bowl. Yeah. All right. That'd be crazy if Miami wins again. That would be the Cinderella story if Miami makes a run. Yeah.
I'm not. I wouldn't entirely be surprised if Miami did advance, but I just don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
any upset were to happen at this point, it would be either Oregon or Miami.
Yeah. How does Texas A&M? They only scored 3 points at a home playoff game. Ugh. Even though, in my opinion, that should have been a primetime game. Thanks, NFL, for ruining it. It's kind of like NFL's trying to take over Christmas Day when it should be NBA's day, right?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah. NBA had great games.
Oh, that's
on
good.
Christmas.
That's good for them. All right. I think that's it for real. So thank you so much once again
For sure.
for episode 100 marathon New Year's special. All right, you
Here's
have
to 100 more episodes.
yeah. That'd be crazy if I do this. Yeah. Yeah, it's really all thanks to you because you are the biggest fan. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we'll talk again later. Happy New Year.
For sure.
Yep.
Happy New Year to you as well.
All right. Peace out. Good night.
Peace.
All right. Okay, folks. That was, as the Miz would say, awesome. It's after 4:30, which is kind of ridiculous, but hey, it's the last episode of the year. It's episode 100, and now I'm tired and hungry. Holy crap. This episode is over 3 freaking hours? What? By the time you see this, you'll know if it's on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. I'm hoping to get it before New Year's Day, but if it's on New Year's Day, oh well, it is what it is. I'm not a professional at this. I'm just doing this for fun, you know. But I'm running out of storage, so I need to really, really wrap this up. So yeah, folks, thank you so much. If you listen to this whole episode, oh my gosh, you took your time. You really took your time to listen to this entire episode. So thank you so much. I'll see you guys next week. I'm going to wait until after New Year's, or wait until after New Year's weekend, so that you guys can have a couple of days to listen to this episode if you want to before next Monday or Tuesday or whenever I come back. Jeez, people talk. People talk for a living. They do these sports talk podcasts. Although they take commercial breaks. I did not take any break. That's even more crazy. Give myself a pat on the back for that. This episode, oh my goodness, as I speak, it's about to be 3.5 hours? No, almost 3 hours and 20 minutes. All right, we're going to end it at the 3 hour and 20 minute mark. So thank y'all so much once again. Maybe I'll do a question and answer for episode 101 with you guys. I think you guys would like that. Just ask me any sports related questions. Maybe I can do the same with 5 Taylor in a future episode. Oh, it's intense. It's intense. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. Enjoy the playoff games. Enjoy the final week of the NFL season. I'll see you in 2026. Happy New Year.